Welcome. We are live from Montgomery Blair High School in Silver Spring, bringing you another night of Big Train baseball per usual. Again, don't have a night off till July 4th, so you're stuck with us for quite a long streak here. As always, I'm Allie Navarrete alongside Nick Poor. Last night the Train, unfortunately, after completing a game from June 8th against the Braves and getting the 10-3 win, were unable to score and fell 2-0 to the Braves in their second game. Nick, what were some of the issues for Bethesda last night?
It was leaving runners on base. They had about 5 or 6 hits total, but were not able to get more than one per inning. What would happen is they'd get a walk, they'd get a single, runners would get to first and second, and then consecutive outs, either 1, 2, or 3, would end their inning. The last 6 innings of play, so from the fourth to the end, they consistently left 2 runners on base each inning, 15 total throughout the game.
Yeah, that was definitely an issue. Again, great pitching performances from Connor Ball and Andrew Johnson, just giving up the 2 runs, 1 apiece there on that side of things. But fortunately, Bats were not able to get anything going, and they'd fall to the Braves. So Train now 13-3 on the season, looking to get back in the win column here against the Thunderbolts, who are 5-11 and are last in this league currently. We're about to get underway. On the mound for the Thunderbolts is Lyle Miller Green from Oklahoma State. Behind the plate is Kelly. Infield, Urofsky at first, Fabre at second, Catrone at shortstop, and Putnam at third. In the outfield, Brown left, Garrett center, and Moeller on the right. And leading off, like he has been ever since he arrived here in Bethesda, is Luke Nowak from East Carolina.
He's having a great start to his Train career, batting .458. Was a little colder yesterday, but so was everyone on the Big Train roster. Nowak going just 1 for 4. We'll see if he can reach base here.
First pitch comes in, a ball to Luke Nowak, count 1-0, and we're off. Miller Green, the 1-0, finds the zone, count 1-1 to Luke Nowak. On deck, DM Jefferson, and in the hole, Peyton Schultz. He's back in the field tonight, playing at first. Miller Green fires. Luke Nowak hits that one up. Fielding it is the third baseman Putnam, but the throw goes wild past Urofsky at first, so Luke Nowak going to round all the way to second. Train first runner off, first runner in scoring position.
That's a tough look for Eli Putnam. Not how you want to get your infield started today. Ground ball, fielded well, but the throw was anything but on target.
Yeah, that was tough for Putnam over there on third, and now with no outs, without getting Luke Nowak out, Miller Green will have to face DM Jefferson from Notre Dame, who's been batting .500 since he arrived in Bethesda with a home run to his name from DC the other day.
Yeah, he's been the most dangerous hitter in this lineup of late, consistently getting on base with extra base hits in tow.
First pitch into Jefferson. Almost looks like he might show bunt, but holds back, count 1-0.
Jefferson just 9 at-bats, but already 3 extra base hits in that time span. Meaning if you're just taking his extra base hits, he's batting over 300, which is absurd.
So good. The 1-0 to Jefferson. That one chopped toward the shortstop. He's going to try and get the runner Nowak out at third. Does so successfully. Well fielded there by Catrone. But Jefferson will reach on a fielder's choice. So he's at first, bringing up Peyton Schultz.
Surprised they were sending Nowak there. Great decision from the T-Bolt shortstop by the name of Jack Catrone.
So Miller Green now has an out to work with as he'll face Peyton Schultz. And then on deck will be Garrett Felix. Second night in a row, we're seeing him as the DH for the Train. Pickoff attempt over to Jefferson to get things started, unsuccessful.
Peyton leads this team in RBIs.
Miller Green, first pitch into Schultz, finds the zone, count 0-1. He's ahead for the first time.
Just realized I didn't refresh my pages, so these stats are not including yesterday's performance, so they're just 1 day delayed for the Big Train. The stats you're going to see on screen. Apologies for that. But Schultz now second in the league. Jeremiah Jenkins of the Grays has passed him with 16 RBIs, as Schultz has slowed down just a bit since the start of the season.
The 0-1 to Schultz, and running is DM Jefferson. Will he make it successfully? He will. Stolen base for DM Jefferson. I believe that brings him to 2 or 3 on the season, all successful.
I believe he's 3 for 3. Yes, he's 4 for 4 now.
Good stuff. So again, Nowak tagged out at third, but a runner back in scoring position for Bethesda. Peyton Schultz at the plate.
Great chance to get one on here early, but the train, yesterday the struggle was bringing runners home after putting them on base. It's the middle of this order that really needs to heat up.
Miller Green fires. That one popped up. Tracking in is Fabre, the second baseman, but Catron's actually going to come and get it. He drops the ball. Oh, my goodness. So perhaps it was the sun, I'm not sure, but Catron was coming in to field that one and dropped the ball literally and figuratively, unfortunately. Peyton Schultz going to be on first base.
That was a gimme out. Pop fly, even with the sun there, you'd think you could track it in time and get a good grip on it. But he couldn't. That's the second error here early for the home team, Thunderbolts.
Yeah, one for the third baseman, Putnam. Throw not successful for the put out at first, and now Catron adds one to his name. 2 runners on, Schultz on first, Jefferson on second, and Garrett Felix is at the plate. First pitch into him. Jefferson is running. Will he steal third? He will. Oh my gosh, he's speedy. The third baseman kind of jumped up and almost like fell on top of him.
Yeah, he was moving quick there. Dangerous slide, but not intentional. Everyone's all right there.
He has just been everywhere for the train since he got here. Hitting, fielding, stolen bases.
He's got to be starting for the Fighting Irish next year. I would hope.
He saw playing time as a first year, which is already so impressive.
Exactly.
If you follow college baseball, that is a huge program. The 1-0, swing and a miss from Felix, count 1-1.
Yeah, they know he's good, but I think he's a starter level good now. Everyday player, I should say, level good.
Yeah, I agree.
Hot take, DM Jefferson is good at what he does.
Definitely one of the coldest takes you could have as a big train fan. Miller Green to Felix. Comes in low for a ball.
Felix now ahead in this count. We know how well he can take advantage of just a one-pitch lead against a pitcher. He leads the league in walks, totaling, I believe he hit 20 last night.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
21.
That's a ridiculous number. The 2-1. That one hit well deep down into left field, and DM Jefferson will come home, putting a run on the board for the train super early. Good stuff, especially after last night's unfortunate scoreless performance. Train lead 1-0. Peyton Schultz will advance to second. Just one out. Now TJ Rogers is at the plate.
I'll tell you, Garrett Felix needed that. He's only had 1 hit in the past 4 games. No RBIs in those appearances. And there he is with a good single up the gap. And the Train have a lead early.
And, I mean, good stuff from Jefferson. Credit to him. That one chopped foul by Rogers for strike 1. That run doesn't come in unless he had really pushed far. So, I mean, his base running really pays off there. All risk, all the reward.
Those 2 stolen bases are what made that run happen. You're exactly right. So that's what it's like having all these speedsters on this team. I'd imagine we'd lead the league in stolen bases, but that's actually a stat I'm not too sure of.
Miller Green, ball now. Count 1-1 to TJ Rogers.
Do we have team stats? Is that a thing that this league provides?
I do not know.
That's a good question.
Again, Peyton Schultz on second, Felix on first. Miller Green, the 1-1. That one swung on for strike 2. Count 1-2 now.
I'm trying to find team. Yes, team batting totals. There we go. That's what I am looking for. And stolen bases is not listed.
Oh, that's a bummer.
That hurts.
Something the Train's very good at. So the 1-2 to Rogers, way high. Count now evens, 2-2. Again, last night the Train was doing a really good job getting on base and exercising patience at the plate and pushing the Braves pitching staff far. But it was just, again, like Nick said before the game, leaving the runners on. That was the issue. So hopefully they can mend that this evening. The 2-2 to Rogers, fouled off.
Yeah, the train lacking all forms of hitting. Despite being first in the league, they are fourth in total hits. In total runs, they are tied for second to last, and for homers, they are last.
Oh, my goodness.
And RBIs, dead last. 62, the second lowest is 68, because a lot of our runs have come off of guys just speeding around the bases and then a wild pitch sending them home.
Yeah. The 2-2 to Rogers. High, count now full. Again, some of that patience we were talking about. Miller Green just the one out recorded. The no walk tag at third. The 3-2, that one smacked down to the shortstop Catrone, and he will not be able to get it out of his glove in time. So the base is now loaded. A base hit for TJ Rogers brings up Jason Schiavone.
God, the grass killed that ball. It just died in the infield.
I remember when we were last at Silver Spring Tacoma, some of the guys were telling us about how they don't like the grass here, and that's a reason why. It really just stops the ball in the infield. Doesn't really give it any give.
Give it any give. I mean, yeah, that's right. I love that phrase, doesn't give any give.
First pitch to Schiavone. Low and away for ball one. Again, bases loaded. Schultz on third. Felix on second. TJ Rogers on first. And just one out. The 1-0 to Schiavone. Finds the zone. Miller Green evens the count 1-1.
Yeah, Schiavone, we know, was unhappy with his performance last night. 3 straight Ks, but he broke that streak at the end of the game with a great single out between the gap between the shortstop and the third baseman. He knows what he can do, and another one of those singles here would be outstanding.
The 1-1 hits Schiavone, so he will take his base. And again, bases were loaded, so Peyton Schultz going to come home on a hit by pitch. Still just one out, and Trey Wingett will be at bat for the train.
Take that run how you get it. Good stuff from Schiavone. I mean, we were talking to him about the 4-walk game, and he's like, listen, it's not my favorite way of getting on base, but it helps the team. And I'm sure getting hit by pitch is his least favorite way of getting on base. But he's there, and the train's still bases loaded.
And Miller Green, a talented pitcher. He's from Oklahoma State. It's a D1 program. I mean, just off to not so great a start here. That's 2 runs given up. Of course, there have been some issues with the infield and errors, but the hit by pitch on the bases loaded, I mean, that's on the pitcher.
You know, I can't believe I'm going to use this quote. It's why hot dogs come in packages of 10, but hot dog buns come in packages of 8. Life just doesn't always work out according to plan, and you got to be happy with what you got. Not a great performance from Miller Green, not what he wanted, but you got to be happy with the one out on the board.
Fair enough.
I saw this horrible movie quote before the game, and I knew I had to say it. I'm sorry. Oh, and my phone goes down.
First pitch into Wingett. Outside count 1-0. Felix now on third. Rogers on second. And Schiavone on first.
Wingett, another guy who's been starting to warm up. He was 0.65 last time I put his stats in. Now he's batting over 100. Still not great, but always a climb.
The 1-0 comes in for ball 2. So Miller Green behind now, 2-0. Yeah, I mean, honestly, there are so many dangerous hitters in this order, and when some of the guys who struggle can start to heat up, that's when the train really have excelled.
I really hope we win tonight because we have a special Trey Wingett surprise should that happen.
The 2-1 now. Miller Green finds the zone. He's back in this. Is the surprise the picture?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking.
I was going to say, what else would we have?
I don't know. Maybe I'm out of the loop.
I'm the one who's out of the loop, as I learned last night.
The 2-1 fouled back toward us.
Team stories that I just didn't know were going on.
Evens 2-2. On deck, Warren Holzmer, and in the hole, Colton Hegwood, and that will round out your train batting lineup for this evening.
I'm so excited for tomorrow. I can't forget to go get the special thing for the TikTok that we're making with the guys. I love that Ryan and Schiavone both seemed on board with it.
Wingett will swing and miss there, so goes down swinging, and Miller Green records his first K. 2 outs now, bases still loaded, and Warren Holzmer at the plate.
Holsey, a little slow behind the plate to get started, batting 200. but, you know, by no means bad. He's just looking for that first big hit of his big train career.
First pitch into him. That one hit down into left field. Coming home is Felix, rounding as well as TJ Rogers. And 2 runs on the board added for the train. An RBI single from Warren Holzmer brings home 2.
That would be that hit. He only had 1 RBI in the season so far. Of course, only 4 games, but a 2 RBI single. That is exactly what I think he wanted to do up there. Great execution.
Yeah, awesome stuff from Warren Holzmer. So now Jason Schiavone on second. He's on first. Colton Hegwood, the 9th batter in this order. So Miller Green has made it to the bottom. 9th batter faced. 2 outs, though, to work with. After tagging out Luke Nowak and then the strikeout from Trey Wingett. But again, if Hegwood can get on base here, we're going to see Nowak again. He'll already have a chance to redeem himself.
Yeah, if you're Miller Green, you just want to end this inning as soon as possible, because that horrible hot dog quote was my way of trying to say it was out of his control at first. It was 2 errors and a fielder's choice that put 2 runners on.
Good start there. Get Hegwood swinging. Count 0-1.
Since then, the train have rallied 3 hits, but those would have been empty bases, just not even happening this inning. If those plays had been made to get Nowak and Schultz out, it could have been a 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah. And, I mean, good stuff, though, offensively from the train. Runners have been on, and they've been able to bring them home. So already fixing what happened at South County last night.
Absolutely. They've been gifted a situation, which we've seen them happen a lot of times in this league, but they haven't always taken advantage of it. And you're right. They did tonight. So credit to them for getting 4 runs out of this.
And you know what? It's Sanders bump day in the bottom of the first. So exciting stuff. The 0-1 gets in there again. Miller Green working here against Colton Hegwood, count 0-2. So we haven't even seen Big Train pitching, and we've got Ryan Sanders on the mound, who, if you've been watching Big Train baseball, you know that guy's got the stuff.
Yeah, check out Twitter. Yesterday during the broadcast, he and I talked about his grips, how he builds off that 2-seamer. He's a 2-seamer changeup slider kind of guy. And I really want to watch that 2-seamer, the movement on it, see how he uses that deception in mix with a curveball. In mix with his changeup.
I know. Now everyone can have a little inside info on the guy who's going to be on the mound tonight. He cited Max Scherzer as his biggest inspiration, which is things I love to see, and Nick loves to see now that he plays over in New York.
Oh, I love to see it.
The 0-2 down, count 1-2.
You know, the Mets are one of the best teams in the league, and we don't even have DeGrom and Scherzer yet. I just like to remind the world of that.
That's ridiculous.
This is the year that we at least make the playoffs. I can't say anything more than that because we're the Mets, but we're getting past the wild card round for sure, for free. We're going to be a division winner.
The 1-2 to Hegwood gets in there, so Miller Green gets his 2nd K, takes down Colton Hegwood, and avoids seeing the train's top of the order again. Schiavone left on 2nd, and Holzmer left on 1st, but the train off to a great start, 4-0 lead, and when we come back, like we said, it's the Sandman out there on the mound. Welcome back. Like we said, that's Ryan Sanders out on the mound for the Train. And in the field tonight, it's going to be Jason Schiavone behind the plate, Peyton Schultz at first, Colton Hegwood at second, Warren Holzmer at short, and TJ Rogers at third. Your outfield, DM Jefferson left, Luke Nowak in the center, and Trey Wingett right. And leading off is the center fielder, Gary Garrett, for the Thunderbolts.
Yeah, Ryan Sanders from St. Mary's out in California. He will face Gary Garrett. He's been outstanding this season, a 2.4 ERA, 2 wins, and 18 Ks.
Ridiculous stuff from Sanders. First pitch from him, low, ball 1 to Gary Garrett.
Gary Garrett struggling so far on the season at Lander University, batting just .095.
Interesting that he's the leadoff hitter.
They're putting faith in him. We'll see if it pays off.
The 1-0, fouled back, count 1-1.
What's the line from Dodgeball? Bold move, bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see if it pays off for him.
It's a great movie.
Iconic movie.
Fantastic.
Honestly, you can put Jason Bateman in anything, and I'll love it. Even just as the guy commentating the game.
The 1-1 swung on and missed, count 1-2. Not to expose my dad if he's listening, but he did show me that movie when I was like in 4th grade. So, parenting 101, I guess. The 1-2 high, ball, count even.
All right. My dad showed me Spinal Tap when I was the same age. So, have you seen Spinal Tap?
No.
Oh, it's so good. It's like this mockumentary about a fake, like Aerosmith kind of band.
The 2-2, fouled back, gets a little contact, sprinting to first, but an easy put out from Schiavone to Peyton Schultz, and Ryan Sanders, 1 out, 1 batter face, 1 out.
I think that was a K because he was running on it. He can't run on a foul.
He made contact.
I'm saying he didn't make contact because that went foul, right?
Oh, yeah. Like, I mean, it doesn't matter. A K, first K.
Yes.
For Ryan Sanders. First pitch high, count 1-0.
Spinal Tap, a classic. If anyone ever tells you to turn the music up to 11, that's what it comes from.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, so you've heard that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the guys are like, yo, our amps are so loud, they go up to 11, and like they cuts to the guy who made the amp. Goes, I just relabeled the 10 and 11. They haven't like noticed. Like it's the same max sound. It's just it goes 1 to 11 now.
That's hilarious. Ryan Sanders falling behind here to Chandler Moeller, count 3-0.
Yeah, it was a swinging strike dropped, so it was a K.
Got it.
Chandler Moeller out in right field tonight from Lander University, and he
walks. 4-pitch walk to Chandler Moeller. So not exactly what Ryan Sanders wanted. Now he'll face Nathan Waugh, the DH from Cornell.
Only guy in the lineup today batting over 300 for the T-Bolts, and boy is he batting over 300 at 349 with 4 homers and 14 RBIs, one of the most dangerous hitters in the league.
Sanders gets off to a good start against the hitter Waugh, count 0-1. It will be huge to take care of him.
Ooh, I do love this angle because now we get to enjoy watching his pitches break in real time instead of like a sideways angle. You don't get to see it as well.
The 0-1 high, count 1-1.
Oh my God, he's 2-seamer. Oh my gosh. Okay, it looks so good from this angle. I love it.
The 1-1 low, so count 2-1. Again, obviously at home you can't see it super well. You see the fence. Remind you that we are under the bleachers here at Montgomery Blair High School, which is probably why. Well, we're not sure if you can hear it, but you can maybe hear the people walking above us. That is our setup, but very appreciative to the people here at Silver Spring Tacoma. They set us up perfectly with chairs and tables and all the things. Swing and a miss for Waugh, count evens.
That was a great pitch from Sanders. Yeah, and so he throws a 2-seamer instead of a 4-seamer, meaning the pitch goes more to your right at home than a 4-seamer. 4-seamer rises more, his comes out to the right, and it's a nasty pitch.
The 2-2 smacked right into the glove of TJ Rogers, and they'll try to get the out at first, but Moeller makes it back safely. But huge stuff for Ryan Sanders, taking care of the most dangerous hitter in this Thunderbolts order.
Yeah, and great fielding from TJ Rogers at third. Ball went straight to him, and he didn't hesitate to get that over to first to make Moeller sweat.
Up now is Eli Putnam, the third baseman.
Yet to hit an RBI on the season is Putnam.
First pitch high, ball.
Yeah, a little pitch out. Keep an eye on on Moeller. God, my handwriting's so bad. I thought that was an H. My M looked like an H. Oh, no.
The 1-0. High a bit again. Ball 2.
See, that's what I'm swooning over for you at home. That pitch comes in like a fastball, rising a little bit, but then at the very end, it comes out. Just breaks a little to our right.
The 2-0. Swing and a miss there. Ryan Sanders gets Putnam to swing.
That was
2-1.
Lefty slider coming inside, tracking in on the righty. That's a great pitch for him. We'll see what he goes to from here.
2-1. That one fouled back. Count evens 2-2. And Sanders originally behind 2-0, fighting back. You know, he's been so efficient, but I don't feel like he's necessarily always getting ahead early. Even those performances, like we said, that he's been so successful, he does sometimes fall behind, but never that big of a deal. Just like right there, Putnam goes down swinging, and a 1-2-3-4 inning for Ryan Sanders, but really avoids putting anything on the board for the Thunderbolts. Moeller left stranded on first.
Yeah, bless that camera angle, because you could see it. That pitch, until the very last second, looks like a fastball. Looks just like his two-seamer, and then it dives. And down in the dirt, swings Putnam, and that ends the inning.
Yeah, great stuff. When we come back, we'll be back to the top of the train order. Luke Nowak at the plate. Welcome back. Again, that's Luke Nowak at the plate for the Train. Big Train lead 4-0. Great first inning. Lots of hitting, lots of runs. What more can you ask for? And another great performance from Ryan Sanders to get things started against the Thunderbolts.
Yeah, second inning, second at bat for everyone on the team. That's a amazing sign.
Miller Green, first pitch of the second. That one hit out by Luke Nowak, but will drop foul into left field, so count 0-1.
Dang, that looked good for a second. Just curving at the end, going foul.
Almost looked perfect. The left fielder, Brown, was definitely tracking that, making sure it did drop in foul territory, and unfortunately it did, but great contact from Luke Nowak to get started.
That first inning for the Train, 4 runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors from the Tacoma defense.
Miller Green finds the zone, count 0-2.
It'd be good if he can double down on getting Nowak's number, because he should have probably had him out on that error 5 in the first inning. A K here would be an outstanding start to try and get him comfortable on the mound again.
The 0-2. That one chopped foul, so Nowak going to stay alive here.
Yeah, he's not one to go down on 3 pitches. Yeah, I just looked. Miller Green batted leadoff last time we saw him.
Okay. I know, because I recognized his name, but I didn't necessarily recognize him from the mound.
He plays DH.
Okay.
I think he also plays right field.
The 0-2 comes in for ball 1. Wow, that's versatile. He can field, he can pitch, he can hit.
Yeah, he plays right field, first base, and DH.
Oh my gosh. The 1-2 now count even 2-2.
And this is a guy who was born in Siberia, right?
I think so.
Yeah, he can represent the Russian Federation in international baseball.
Very cool.
But I believe if they've done anything similar to FIFA, they are not currently competing in international baseball.
The 2-2 comes in. Count now full. So once ahead, 0-2. Now full count to Nowak.
He's had a long career with Tacoma. This is his second time with them. He played with them in 2019. And in 2020, played at GMU.
That one chopped past Miller Green. Nowak running to first and then goes also past Fabre, the second baseman. So more infield errors for the Thunderbolts will allow Luke Nowak to take his base.
This is just not Cal Ripken League quality infielding right now. I'm sorry. It's not up to the par that we've seen so far this season.
Yeah, I mean, it went out of Miller Green's glove, and then I thought Fabre would have the easy ground ball, but went past him as well. And now Luke Nowak reaches base again on an error from the Thunderbolts infield. DM Jefferson now at the plate, and first pitch into him, a ball.
Some would argue that it coming off of Miller Green's glove would make it hard for Fabre to read, but that ball was dead in the dirt. The problem was his glove was not close enough to the ground, which is a middle school mistake. You have to keep that glove as close to the ground as possible, or it's just going to slip under like it did there through Fabre.
The 1-0, another ball, count 2-0. On deck, Peyton Schultz.
Nowak, he's on base twice today. He's a speedster, so they're going to have to deal with him.
Yeah, and another speedster at the plate right now. So should DM Jefferson get on base, it's going to be dangerous again. The 2-0. There we go. Miller Green finds the zone. Count 2-1.
That pitch dropping just in at the last second. A well-placed curve from Miller Green. And Jefferson, 2 stolen bases last inning. Scored a run as well. Great base runner.
The 2-1. That one chopped fair. Bounces off the first baseman. Can he get to the tag in time? He can. So almost another infield error for Yurovsky at first base, but he gets his glove on it and tags Jefferson before he can reach the bag. But Luke Nowak advances to second, now in scoring position.
Oh my gosh, what is going on in Tacoma today? He got the out, so credit to the first baseman tonight out there. It's Beck Yurovsky, but this is a guy who plays D1 at Cornell.
He will play D1 at
Sorry,
Cornell.
he will. Okay, he's a high school level athlete. Sorry, he's going into Cornell this year. It's Wah who's already been at Cornell.
First pitch to Schultz, count 0-1. That's actually pretty cool that he gets to play with someone who will be his teammate in the fall. Didn't even think about that.
Yeah, that's same thing for Hakopian. I believe he has a UMD teammate as well, right?
Yeah, I would assume. I feel like every team has a UMD guy. The 0-1 lands again, count 0-2 to Peyton Schultz. And even if not on the Aces, he's playing UMD guys all the time and opponents. That funny little, remember Sean Lane's disputed hit that Hakopian caught?
Yes.
It was like, well, if anyone's going to catch it, might as well be a guy who I'm going to play with next year, because that was quite the catch made out in left field the other night against the Aces.
And that was back at home at the Pove.
We've not been in some time. Miller Green going to maybe think about a pickoff attempt, instead steps off the mound. So Nowak definitely taking his lead, and Miller Green is noticing.
When was our last game at the Pove? Sunday?
Yes. No. Sunday we were at DC, so Saturday.
Saturday we hosted the Aces.
The 0-2.
Ooh.
That one outside, count 1-2.
So close to dropping in.
Yeah, we have not been at home in a while, but we'll be back tomorrow night for an exhibition game against the Senators, and then Thursday will be an actual home game, and it's Pride Night at Shirley Povich.
Yeah, the Senators have been playing in the MCBL, playing the what we colloquially call the Little Train.
That one hit foul by Peyton Schultz. Almost looked like it was going to hug the line perfectly, but bounces out, so count 1-2. He stays alive, though. On deck, Garrett Felix, who had the RBI single in the last inning, and then eventually came home himself for one of the 4 runs the Train have so far.
A great first inning that was. Hopefully they can try and build off of it.
Miller Green. The 1-2 to Schultz. That one chopped foul in front, so really prolonging this at bat here, something the big train hitters know how to do all too well.
All too well. We're going to do a 10-minute discussion on it.
Oh my gosh, I could. I could.
A little Tay-Tay reference, I guess.
I knew the traffic was bad last night because I sat through, it wasn't all too well, but another song of hers, Enchanted, on Speak Now. It's like 6.5 minutes.
Yeah, that's a long one.
Really long. And the whole thing had gone through, and I was exactly where I was. So if you were on 495 last night, I know your pain. It was horrible.
What was it?
Nowak running, but they're going to tag him out at third.
That's a balk. He kicked his leg up before he made the throw.
I know. I agree. I mean, Miller Green has now kind of been stepping on and off the rubber a bit too much, but he will step off and make the throw to Putnam. They'll tag Nowak out. So count still 1-2 to Peyton Schultz, but not sure how I feel about that out.
Yeah.
Actually, I do know how I feel, but I'll keep it to myself.
Regardless, what was it that caused that horrible congestion on the highway at 10:30 at night?
They had closed like 3 lanes for like road work. That one way off. Count now evens. And so it was like everyone had to funnel into one lane. And so the traffic was everybody trying to get into that one lane and then get back over to 4 lanes. It was awful. Yeah. The 2-2, swing and a miss for Peyton Schultz. So third K for Miller Green. And that'll do it for the top of the second. So Trains still lead 4-0. When we come back, Ryan Sanders will try to keep the Thunderbolts scoreless.
And
leading off this inning, bottom of the second for the Thunderbolts, it's Connor Kelly, the catcher from UMBC. Ryan Sanders on the mound had 2 Ks and 1 walk in the bottom of the first.
yeah, off to a good start, both the bats and the gloves of the Train.
Sanders, first pitch into Kelly, ball 1. The 1-0 fouled back right toward us, count 1-1. It's a fun little visual for you guys at home, seeing the fence bobble. Not the fence, the net.
This is real baseball, y'all.
Haven't commented on it. Wouldn't be a baseball broadcast if we did it. Beautiful night here in Silver Spring. The 1-1, count now 2-1.
Yeah, just missing there, breaking a little too far. Right. Stravoni behind the plate tonight.
Yeah, it is.
I'm saying, I feel like I haven't seen him behind the plate in a while.
The 2-1 popped up. Tracing in is the right fielder, Trey Wingett. It'll be an easy catch for him. 1 out.
All right. Train still rolling.
Up now from Davidson, Jack Catrone, the shortstop.
Uh-oh, A10 boy, back up.
Second A10 boy, Eli Putnam, also from Davidson. Oh, gosh.
I had to use first one wrong.
Jack Catrone. I like your walk-up song.
What was it?
Living the Dream by Morgan Wallen. First pitch into Catrone.
Your number one artist to watch, dead or alive.
Ball one. No.
Oh no,
Well,
dead or alive. You said what? Queen.
yeah.
That's good.
Queen, which is a little more respectable maybe if you're a music snob. Count.
Hey.
2-0 now.
I'm not a snob. I think questions like dead or alive, you always need to take advantage of the dead part.
Yeah, completely. Which is why.
Yeah, that's why I said that. Correct.
The 2-0. Count now 3-0.
But alive, it would be Morgan Wallen. If you could go see anyone, like tomorrow night, you have off. There's a concert.
Yeah, I really want to see him.
Fair enough.
The 3-0, high and away for ball 4. So second walk for Sanders, and again, a 4-pitch walk.
It's weird. It's like just every second batter of the inning so far. Again, we're 2 innings in, but still, it's just the second batter. He just 4-pitch walks.
And he did have the 4-pitch walk to Chandler Moeller. Oh my gosh! And respect to Beck Urofsky for walking up to Shakira.
This is my walk. This is my favorite so far today. And it started with the Wyclef Jean verse, which is what I love to hear.
Yeah. First pitch to Urofsky gets
Good
in there.
stuff.
Sanders back to business. Count 0-1.
Paint that corner.
Again, like we were saying, he did have the 4-pitch walk to Moeller, but then was able to get 2 outs quickly and kind of forget it even happened. Into Urofsky. 0-2. On track to do the same here.
Come on, paint it, Picasso. You're doing great now, Sanders. That last batter feels like it didn't happen.
The 0-2 swing and a miss. 3 pitches, 3 strikes to Beck Urofsky, and Ryan Sanders is just a monster on the mound yet again. Now with 2 outs, he'll face Ryo Fabre.
That's that pitch that he said made his career, and it's pretty easy to see. He got 2 two-seamers to land in the corner, then the batter goes, all right. I'm looking at a 2-seamer. As it comes in, it looks like a 2-seamer, and then it just dives, and you're stuck swinging in the dirt.
Gets in there again. 4th straight strike. Count 0-1 to Fabre. Again, 4-pitch walk to Catrone, so he's out on first, but Sanders with an opportunity to make it not matter in something. Definitely fell above our bleachers. You probably heard that.
I was worried it was someone.
The 0-1 hit well out to center field. Coming over is Luke Nowak, and he'll make the catch. So almost identical inning for Ryan Sanders. 2 Ks, or excuse me, a K, 2 fly balls, and a 4-pitch walk, but nevertheless, just 4 batters faced, and the Trains still lead 4-0. Leading off this inning for the Train is the DH, Garrett Felix, and a new pitcher on the mound for the Thunderbolts. It's Andrew Shayeb. from George Mason.
Yeah, from Burke, Virginia, so he's local to both Mason and this league. Shayab, a 7.2 ERA through 5 innings pitched.
First pitch to Felix, ball 1. On deck, TJ Rogers in the hole, Jason Schiavone. A better inning for Miller Green in the second, but still not surprised to see him taken out after giving up the 4 runs.
Honestly, I'm a little surprised just because I felt like the damage was not fully his fault. Like 3 hits in 1 inning, not great, but they were all ground ball singles, and the reason runs scored were the pair of errors. And he did get 2 Ks to try and clean that inning up. I thought they would let him rock a little more after a 3-batter inning last inning.
Shayab now ahead 1-2 to Felix. Yeah, the 3-batter inning was good, but I don't know, maybe they're having a bullpen kind of day over here in Silver Spring.
Let's see, is he a starting pitcher for them? No, actually, you're right. He does not start game. He has not started a game yet for them this season and has pitched 2 innings each outing. So looks like that was his limit regardless.
Yeah. So 2-2 as that ball went kind of wild, bouncing up over the catcher. Shayab, the 2-2. That one hit well by Felix. Is it fair? They'll say it is deep in the. Oh, they'll say it's not.
Yeah. I thought it might have been fair too.
I thought it might have been too.
Because sometimes the ump do like that when it's foul, and sometimes they do that. You can't see my hand motions, but sometimes they lift their hands up, sometimes they lift them sideways. It kind of depends on the ump. And third base ump and first base ump have different it's foul signals.
Anyways, so that one was well hit by Garrett Felix into right field, but will be a foul ball, so count still even 2-2.
Yeah, Felix got his first hit in a couple games there last inning, his first RBI in 5.
The 2-2, way high, count now full.
Yeah, that pitch broke down, but you can't break that far with how high that pitch started out.
Shayab had one of those strikes earlier, kind of came in like that and did drop. Garrett Felix was shaking his head when the ump called that one, so maybe didn't agree, but the 3-2, and that one is strike 3. So Garrett Felix was ready to walk, but they'll call it a strike, and Shayab off to a good start here, retiring his first batter face, but now he's got a TJ Rogers at the plate.
Yeah, that was good for Shayab. Felix was fighting in that at-bat, almost took him for a ride with that deep hit down the right field line, but that went foul, and now he will face TJ Rogers.
Shayab, first pitch into Rogers, ball 1. TJ Rogers singled in his last at-bat and then was the 4th of 4 runs so far for the Train to come home.
Yeah, they're not done yet. They're going to attack on some more. Feels like that kind of night, God willing.
The 1-0 finds the zone, count 1-1. I know, it's in the air here at Montgomery Blair High School.
I mean, last time we played the T-Bolts, we mercied them, correct? That was at home, though.
Yeah.
We beat
but
them.
The last time we came here, it was 11-2.
I believe so. They have not been able to hang with the Train so far this year.
The 1-1 drops, count 1-2. Unfortunately, haven't really been able to hang the league. They're 5-11. They lost their last game, and they're sitting in the number 7 of 7 spot for Ripken League Baseball this summer. So definitely have been struggling and facing the number 1 team here in the Train. The 1-2 to Rogers. Ball 2.
A good job to play off that. He was a little tempted. It was a nice looking curve. Or I guess because he's a lefty, that would not be a curve. That would be some sort of change.
Shayab, the 2-2. Count now full.
Rogers working back into this. Good patience from him to let Shayab pitch to him instead of swinging at his pitches.
Shayab readying the full. That one swung on and missed. TJ Rogers goes down swinging. Back-to-back Ks for Andrew Shayab. He is really doing some great stuff on the mound right now for the Thunderbolts when they're down 4. Now he'll have to face Jason Schiavone, who was hit by Miller Green to take his base in the last inning.
Schiavone now settling in, entering tonight. He was 182 on the season, just under 200.
First pitch to him, high for ball one. Just want to say thank you again to Jason for coming on with us yesterday. That was so much fun to have a guy on the broadcast finally, and he was really good.
Yeah, he was great. He was great to have, great fun, great on the mic.
The 1-0 in the zone, count 1-1. Found out he went to St. John's, which I had no idea. So him and DM Jefferson, high school teammates, which is really cool that they get to kind of reunite here in Ripken League baseball.
I saw them like hanging out in the field. You know, they were shoving each other around, being buddy-buddy. I'm like, they're acting like they've known each other for years. And they did. They graduated high school together.
2-1. Count now 2-1 as that ball goes past the catcher in the dirt.
Behind the plate for the T-Bolts tonight is Connor Kelly.
Shayeb fires. That one hit well by Schiavone right to the third baseman Putnam. Can he make the throw over to first? He can. So Schiavone, a well-hit ball, but well fielded by Putnam to Urofsky at first. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for the Thunderbolts. We come back. Ryan Sanders will continue to get to work against Brown. Now batting for the Thunderbolts is Brown from University of Pennsylvania. So the second Ivy League guy we've seen tonight for Silver Spring Tacoma. Ryan Sanders just now facing the ninth batter in this order here in the bottom of the third. Sanders' first pitch into Brown, ball one.
Calvin Brown from, like you said, another Ivy, this time Penn. If I can, thought I had more information on him. He didn't see the field much in 2021, just 9 starts this year.
Sanders behind now 2-0.
Now this is the guy we were making fun of him. He was his freshman and sophomore class president in high school, but just couldn't win those junior and senior year elections.
I think I gave him credit. I said probably baseball got too time consuming. The 2-0, high again, count 3-0.
Come on, how much effort do you have to put into high school elections?
I'm just giving him the benefit of the doubt.
All right, all right.
The 3-0 from Sanders gets in there fighting back now, count 3-1. Got quite a few Ivy League guys on this roster. I think there's 2 or 3 from Penn, and then the Waugh who goes to Cornell, and Urofsky who's committed to Cornell. Sanders full count now.
3 Penn guys, 2 Cornell guys. Very well representing. And a Hopkins guy, which is an Ivy. Actually, 3 Cornell guys, 3 Penn guys, and a Hopkins guy. Hopkins is an Ivy, but it's Johns Hopkins.
The 3-2 fouled up and back. So Brown staying alive here.
Well, Sanders has fought back in this count from 3-0. Not given a 4-pitch walk quite this time. Ooh, they're going to...
Brown thinking about switching his bat or gripping the bat of
See, that's the second
Muller.
time we've seen that, and I don't know what that means.
I don't know either. We should figure that out. We should ask
Yeah.
one of our guys. Be like, hey, you ever just grip another guy's bat? What's that about?
Ooh, context.
The 3-2, that one grounded. Running is Kegwood. Will he get the out at first? He will. Well fielded by Colton Hegwood. Makes the hustle. Gets the ball over to Payne Schultz at first, and that'll be first out of the inning.
God, Hegwood had to charge that ball again, just not getting out of this Tacoma grass, but he made the play, a quick throw, good stuff from the utility fielder out at second today.
First pitch from Sanders, a strike back to the top with Gary Garrett.
And Garrett squared, struck out in his first at-bat, looking to right those wrongs.
Sanders dealing quicker now. Ooh, 0-2 to Garrett. Sanders readying the 0-2. That one, another strike. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Take care of Gary Garrett so quickly. Fortunately for Garrett, that is his second strikeout of the day. But Sanders tacks on number 4.
Yeah, that one swinging as well. Garrett just unable to stay with Sanders.
So 2 outs now, no runners on. It'll be Chandler Moeller.
Did not expect someone in this league to walk up to Bone Thugs and Harmony in the year of our Lord 2022. I mean, respect, but that's a wow. I didn't know people my age knew that Bone Thugs and Harmony existed.
Who's the artist?
Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Oh.
The song is.
I thought that was what the song was called.
No.
See, yeah, I'm like clueless. The 1-0 from Sanders, fouled back, count 1-1.
The song is called. It's the one about the other rapper being dead. That song's dark. That's about like. Yeah, the Crossroads. That's about seeing Eazy-E like when they die. That's depressing.
Interesting walk-up song. That one chopped to T.J. Rogers. He'll get the throw over to Peyton Schultz. It'll be a 1-2-3 inning for Ryan Sanders. He's really getting to work. Good stuff from the train. When we come back, it'll be Trey Wingett leading off. Again, leading off this inning for the train is Trey Wingett, still facing Andrew Shayab on the mound. An efficient inning, efficient top of the third for Shayab. Struck out Garrett Felix and T.J. Rogers, and then Jason Schiavone, the 5-3 ground out. Shayab, first pitch to Wingett, lands, count 0-1. Shayab has really silenced these big train bats, as I just said.
Yeah, 2 Ks last inning and a ground out. He's been great in his 1 inning so far and is off to a good start against Wingett.
The 0-1 for a ball. Unfortunately, he's put in this position where his team is down by 4 and the bats haven't been able to compensate yet, but he Continues to hold the train to just those 4 runs. Pretty good stuff. Can't ask for much more from a pitcher. That one almost hits Trey Wingett, but he'll duck. Count 2-1.
Oof, that was would have been scary. You never want to see a guy get beamed, even with the helmets.
Shaeb, the 2-1. That one fouled back. Count evens.
You know, that late break on the pitch from Shaeb, who I believe is a lefty, so that pitch would be some sort of slider just chipped off by Wingett. This ump is just sadly right down the middle. Cannot see. I've not seen Shaeb yet. This. Woo!
Shaeb throws that one right back toward us.
He was trying to beat me. I gotta go out and fight him now. Storm the mound with me, Allie.
Count is full. I think I'm good, but I'll support you in that.
I thought we were bros. Come on. Like, he could have been aiming for you. Who knows? He's
Yeah, I don't know. But second pitch that kind of goes over the head of Trey Wingett, right?
yeah.
To the backstop. Not really a backstop, just a net. But full count comes in for ball 4. So Trey Wingett will take his base. No outs. Brings up Warren Holzmer.
Yeah, Shaeb losing some of that control we saw from him in the first inning. Hopefully he can snap back into it. Another guy who seems to be like a 2-inning kind of pitcher for the T-Bolts. Looks like they're going with a pen game today.
Yeah, again, Miller Green did have a tough top of the first, but was able to rebound a bit in the second, but they took him out anyways, so it's looking like that's what it's going to be. Quick pickoff attempt to Trey Wingett, unsuccessful, so Warren Holzmer waits for his first pitch.
The Hokie at the plate. Again, a recent addition to the team. This is, I believe, his 5th game with the train. One more than DM.
First pitch to Holzmer, count 1-0.
I feel like we can come up with a better name for Holzmer than Holsey. Like, Holsey's just so...
That's just what Sal writes on the lineup card.
I know, and it's catching on, but I wanna top it.
I write it on my sheets. I don't think I've ever written Holzmer down in my score sheet.
Today I wrote Huzzy. Why did I write Huzzy?
Swing and a miss. Count 1-2, or count 1-1 now to Holzmer.
Did Sal write Huzzy today? Is this just me?
He actually, I think he did. I remember seeing that. And I was like, he forgot the L. So I don't think you're crazy.
And I do want to fact check though, just to make sure. Yeah, he wrote Huzzy today. Okay. I like Halsey way more than Huzzy.
The 1-1 to Halsey. That one hit well but high. Skying out to left field. Brown will catch it. Trey Wingett will be held at first. So that one flies out, and Colton Hagwood, number 9 in this order tonight, up now for the train.
That one just needed like another couple feet on it back towards the fence, but the left fielder's playing. Do my eyes deceive me, or is he playing very deep?
He looks like he is. So eyes could potentially be deceiving you, but oh no, I'm like really, the fence, not the fence, the net is like making me, it's like an illusion almost.
It's hard to focus on him. Like
It looks deep. He looks really deep.
Okay. Your eyes are better than mine, so I trust your opinion.
Hagwood showing bunt. Pitch comes in for strike 1.
All right, Shaeb now battling back. That was kind of scary with the Holzheimer deep shot there, but he got the out. That's all that matters. It was a pop fly at the end of the day. And now he's ahead 0-1.
On deck will be Luke Nowak. So really going to want to record a second out here against Colton Hagwood. Another pickoff attempt.
Nowak 0 for 0 today, considering he's reached off 2 errors.
Yeah, again, this infield has been a bit tough, but getting better. There may or may not be a grass issue here at Silver Spring Tacoma.
The only member of the infield 4, I should say, yet to make an error is the first baseman, who almost made one, but got there just in time to get Sean Lane.
That almost could have been one.
And that ball escaping him there.
Pickoff attempt goes past first baseman Urofsky, but able to protect it. So count still 0-1 to Hagwood. He's been standing here for quite some time.
I meaning to ask Hagwood the meaning of his forearm tattoos. His left arm heavily tatted up.
The 0-1 ball. Count 1-1.
You think you're ever going to get a tattoo, Allie?
I was just talking to my family about this recently. I personally am not anti, but I'm like very much, if I got one, A, it would be small, and B, I would really need to have something meaningful that I really want.
Yeah.
I'm not just going to get one, personally.
That's I feel that. I've been waiting to get one, but I don't know where to get it.
The 1-1 goes wild past the catcher, so Trey Wingett will advance to second and count now 2-1 to Colton Hegwood. Shayab, who was looking really good early, definitely struggling here in his second inning of work.
Yeah, he is. He looks like a different man. But yeah, I had a place at home that I wanted to get a tattoo from, but then it was COVID, and then I'm not home, so I have to find a place to go to here. I'm going to get a giant clown face imprinted on my face.
That's a joke, right?
Yeah, I'm not going
to. The 2-1 hit by Hegwood out to the second baseman and fielded over to the first baseman.
Oh.
Gets there, makes a catch diving on his stomach. Yurovsky, good effort there, and a nice pass from Fabre. So Colton Hegwood will be out at first, but Trey Wingett advances all the way to the third base bag, and Luke Nowak, we know he can hit singles. Just need a base hit to put on another run for the train.
No, I'm actually getting, my sister and I, when we were really little, loved Avatar: The Last Airbender and watched the same episode over and over again. I'm getting a symbol from that on my shoulder. Very small. But
your shoulder?
Or on my, here. Not my shoulder. I don't know what you'd call that. The arm part of your shoulder, if that makes sense. So it would still be under a T-shirt, and I could still continue to broadcast without a tattoo that my grandma would think makes me look like a heathen.
First pitch to Nowak. Good stuff from Shayab. Count 0-1.
Oh, my God. When my uncle passed away, my grandma found out in the morgue that he had a tattoo, and she was laughing at it because he used to be a union lawyer, so he had the rat that they used to put outside of places to scare people off because he won a case to make that rat legal.
The 0-1 in the dirt almost goes wild, but well protected by the catcher, Kelly. Trey Wingett still on third. Count 1-1 now to Luke Nowak.
Shayab, despite having a strange or a lesser inning than the third, he's just 1 out away from getting out of this inning.
The 1-1 to Nowak. Skying. Will it go foul? Putnam calls it, catches it, so that'll do it. Still, in a bit of a jam there was Shayab, but able to recover. Good stuff from the pitcher. We'll see if he comes back out for another inning, but not before his batters get to work. It'll be Nathan Waugh leading off for the Thunderbolts when we come. Leading off this inning, again, it's Nathan Waugh, the DH, best hitter on the Thunderbolts roster, but Sanders took care of him the last time. Can he again off to a good start? Count 0-1.
Yeah, that's how you get this started against a hitter like Waugh. Go after him.
Sanders dealing quickly again. Count 1-1 as that one will go in the dirt. He really upped the speed at which he was dealing in that third inning.
Schiavone's coming up and talking to him, and they're both smiling and laughing, possibly about the speed of the delivery. Maybe they just weren't on the same page for that. Either way, they're ready to go now. I think that was about the speed of the pitch. Schiavone's now laughing with the ump. I think they're both trying to get him to go a little slower for the sake of the batter, I guess.
Sanders fires, swing and a miss from Waugh. Good stuff. Count now 0-2.
God dang.
Or 1-2.
Yeah. I didn't want to correct you there.
I got it.
I'm nice like that, you know. I'm kidding.
The 1-2 fouled off.
Oh, that was a laser.
Seriously.
Thank God no one was sitting on the edge of the dugout there, because you guys can't see it, but it would have like
Literally
slammed
beat
someone.
Yeah.
I think that happened. That happened in a Mets game, except it was a bat. Someone got hit by a broken bat that just went into the dugout.
A 1-2. Does it get in there? Yes, it does, and Juan knew it too. He walked right away back to the dugout. Good stuff, Sanders. 5th K takes care of the most dangerous hitter for the Thunderbolts. Brings up Eli Putnam.
He's on a roll. 5 Ks, 2 walks, no hits yet, given up, and now he's facing the cleanup hitter in Putnam.
Eli Putnam, a Walt Whitman Viking. Had to mention it.
Yeah, you have to.
Ball comes in for ball 1.
Would love it if we had a Ramsey Ram out here in the league, but did we have anyone go D1 my year for baseball? No, we did not. We had some GCO guys, a couple D3 guys, but
The 1-0 fouled back. Eli actually was a sports writer for our high school newspaper, so Bennett was his sports editor, and I was the managing editor for the website, so funny stuff.
former colleagues.
Yeah, you could say that. The 1-1 comes in, 1-2. Good stuff from Sanders. When Silver Spring Tacoma came to Shirley Povich, Bennett and I talked to him after the game. Bennett's like, "You still writing in college?" And Eli's like, "No." Swing and a miss. So Putnam goes down swinging. 2nd K for him. Tacks on number 6 for Ryan Sanders. 2 outs.
Not writing in college, not at the plate anymore. Great pitching from Sanders to retire him with some speed there.
Up now will be Kelly, the catcher.
A Terrier from UMBC.
Every time I think of UMBC, I think of March Madness.
Of course, how could you not? That's 90% of their Twitter content is, remember when we beat UVA? It's like, yes, we do. It was glorious.
Sanders, oh my goodness, he's got the stuff. Count 0-1 to Kelly. Yeah, that was crazy. Oh my goodness.
He enjoys hiking, fishing. Ranked 3rd in his high school class. And favorite movie's Field of Dreams.
The 0-1 swung on and missed. Count 0-2.
Right now, the dream is that someone can make contact off Ryan Sanders. And Tebow's looking like angels in the outfield, just not making contact with anything. I guess that would be ghosts, not angels. Can angels make contact with things?
I don't know.
Someone let us know.
The 0-2 from Sanders, low in the dirt. Count now 1-2.
I mean, I guess they can. You know, it does not matter. Best count in baseball. I feel like that's the first time we've seen that in a while tonight.
The 1-2.
Yeah.
The 1-2, because it's just so fun to say. Like, Sanders, ready? Winding up. The 1-2. In the dirt again. Count now.
You said
even.
that with so much vigor, and I know how you feel. It's so exciting. And it's because it can go either way. It's 1-2. It could be a strikeout, but also, batter's not out of it. There is a ball on the board.
We're really going into detail about something that people at home, they know what the 1-2 means.
Yeah, they know.
We're like, they could keep going. They also could be out.
That is how pitch counts work.
The 2-2 fouled back. So speaking of continuing to go, Kelly, no quit here.
It's about it's about drive. It's about power. Kelly's going to stay at the plate. But can he devour?
That's an old TikTok.
Well, it's a song. A bad song, sadly, by an artist I really like.
2-2. Count now full. Kelly exercising a lot of patience here. Ryan Sanders with the 2 outs, but he's got a challenge here in Kelly.
Yeah, Kelly fighting back. Sanders is not an easy guy to fight back against. Credit to the catcher, but who will win out?
The 3-2. That one hit into left field. DM Jefferson gonna make the catch, and that'll do it on 1-2-3 inning for Ryan Sanders. Back to back, actually, for him. 2 Ks and a fly out to left field. Good stuff. We'll be back shortly. Train still lead 4-0. leading off here in the top of the 5th for the train, it's DM Jefferson. And still on the mound, going to push for a 3rd inning of work, Andrew Shayab.
Yeah, good stuff from him. Has not given up a hit quite yet. 2 Ks and a walk.
Yeah, he's been getting to work. He had a 1-2-3 inning in the top of the 3rd, and then just 4 batters faced in the top of the 4th. DM Jefferson, quite a threat. Can Shayab take care of him? It will be a real test. First pitch to Jefferson. High, ball 1.
So I noticed the umpire stands more central only for the T-Bolts pitchers. Have you noticed that? Like, I can get a beautiful view of Ryan Sanders, but I cannot see Andrew Shayab.
I have not noticed, but also you're probably watching Ryan Sanders pitches a little more closely than I am, considering they're like your favorite thing ever. The 1-1 now.
Cheese is my favorite thing ever. It's cheese, naps, Ryan Sanders.
Maybe by the end of the season, he'll work his way up.
Oh, he's already climbing. Naps are really losing their position here.
The 1-1 hits Jefferson. First hit by pitch for Shayab, second for the Thunderbolts tonight, and he'll take his base and bring up Peyton Schultz.
It's weird. We could hear that one. Like,
know.
it made clean, like, just, it was pure, like, I guess, skin that it hit. It sounded just not fun.
Yeah.
Like the kind of noise you get from, like, smacking a spatula on your hand, but painful. That was a specific reference, but.
So Schultz reached base once today on that fluky missed catch from the shortstop Catrone. Should have been an easy pop fly, but was not. First pitch to him, a strike, and then he did strike out in the 2nd inning.
Yeah, both of those, of course, against the first pitcher of the day, Lyle Miller Green. Now it's his first time facing Shayab.
0-1 in the dirt, but well protected by Kelly to hold Jefferson at first. Count now 1-1.
Yeah, you can see DM getting ready to go there. Good job. From the catcher behind the plate tonight is Connor Kelly. I know it was Connor something. Yeah, normally we see sometimes Wah behind the plate for them, correct?
Yeah, believe so.
He's DHing tonight, though.
The 1-1, well hit by Peyton Schultz. Tracking back is the left fielder. Can he make the catch? He can. Right up against the fence, and he'll throw it into the infield to send Jefferson back. Make sure he stays at first base. So well hit by Schultz. That one was almost looking like it was going to go deep, but unfortunately a good catch from Brown. And out on the board as Garrett Felix is at the plate.
Yeah, just not far enough. That's how it felt coming off his bat. It was great contact, but needed just a little more power to reach the 325 corners. I think those are possibly the deepest corners in the league. Nick giving you the interesting stuff. Pitching grips and field dimensions.
Pickoff attempt from Shayab to get things started here, but Jefferson safe, so at bat for Felix will get started. Shayab, first pitch, running. Good throw from Kelly, but it'll go wild past the glove of Fabre, so Jefferson will be safe, and he's now 4 for 4 on the season. Stolen bases, or did he steal 3rd as well?
Yeah, he's stolen 3 tonight alone.
So 5 for 5. Oh my goodness.
Great stuff running the bases from him.
Is he out?
Well, what are they?
I could be wrong.
Wait, what? Wait, what? They didn't even catch the ball.
Apologies, guys. I, in this view, cannot really see properly all the way out to second base, so maybe it didn't happen. Sal's going to come out, though, so they're going to talk about it because I really didn't think. All right, they're okay with the call, so clearly something happened. Jefferson, unfortunately, not safe at second, so now 2 outs. Count 0-1 to Garrett Felix.
Interesting. I'm going to wait and see what Point Streak says in the call there because something must have happened.
It bounced out of Fabre's glove, but I guess we only saw the ball come out, so maybe that was after he had already tagged Jefferson. All
we see on Point Streak is Jefferson put out for number 2. We'll try and talk to the other interns, see if they got a better view of it than we did, but I thought we had a decent view. It just looked like it went astray.
Unfortunate count. Now 1-1 to Felix, though. Shayab fires. That one drops just where he wants it. Count 1-2.
Yeah, Coach Sal completely fine with it, too, so it must have been something, something clear enough to them. I just don't know what the rule involving that was. I'll find out at the break.
The 1-2 fouled back. Felix going to stay in this one, per usual.
You know how he'd do. That RBI single, I think, might have been huge for him in the first. Hopefully he's feeling like the Garrett Felix we know he is at the plate now.
Especially with 2 outs, it is crunch time, and TJ Rogers is on deck, a guy who can certainly hit. So Felix really want the opportunity to get on base here, but he won't. Shayeb gets the K. Just 3 batters face, and he keeps the Train's bats silent. Score still 4-0. Nothing since that first inning for the Train. When we come back, Catrone will be leading off. And I'm thinking we're going to see, there he comes, Ryan Sanders for another inning of work.
He just skipped.
Leading off this inning for the Thunderbolts, the shortstop, Jack Catrone. And Ryan Sanders entering his 5th inning of work here so far on the night. He's got 6 Ks and 2 walks, yet to give up a hit.
Catrone, one of the 2 Davidson boys, he and Putnam, your boy from the Walt Whitman school that seems to produce thousands of baseball players.
Good stuff from Sanders to get started, count 0-1.
Did you guys have like an illustrious baseball programmer?
It was pretty good, and the class above mine was really good. So Justin Carboni, he's actually on the Thunderbolts roster, goes to Penn. That one fouled back, strike 2. And then we had a guy go to UMBC. You know Matt Ryan from the Giants?
Yeah.
His older brother, Jack, who I think played for the Giants last summer.
Wait, those are awesome names. Matt Ryan, the Falcons pitcher. Jack Ryan, the action dude on Amazon Prime. Sorry,
so,
keep going.
Jack was in that class as well, and he goes to UMBC just like Matt, and then a guy named Tyler who also would play D1. Originally went to WVU, I think transferred over to Xavier in the Big East, but that class was really impressive, and that year the team did really well. Bennett was a part of that team. The 0-2 high made a deep run in playoffs, which was cool to see, and that was the last baseball season for my class, unfortunately, because it was 2019. The 1-2. High ball, 2, count evens.
I was a terrible friend in high school. I never went to any high school sport games unless I was mandatorily advised to. I had friends that played varsity soccer, senior year varsity baseball.
3-2, swung on and missed by Catrone, so 7th K for Ryan Sanders. I went to a good amount. One of my good friends was on varsity soccer, and the women's team was really good, so I'd go, and I remember when we were sophomores, they made it all the way to the state finals, so obviously I had to go to that. And then one of my best friends was on basketball, and unfortunately that was also during swim season, so I couldn't go as much. First pitch lands, count 0-1 to Urofsky.
I was too busy with, the cool kid stuff, theater, marching band, and studying. I had an active social life in high school. Actually, theater kids did actually do a lot of fun stuff together.
0-1, swing and a miss, count 0-2. Ryan Sanders just showing no signs of slowing down this evening. Not that he ever does, but the 0-2. Bit outside, count 1-2.
Very close, though. Someone from the dugout was yelling great pitch because it was a great pitch, just not in there.
Now the 1-2 popped up in foul territory. Tracing over is Peyton Schultz, and he'll make the catch. Two batters face, 2 outs. Ryan Sanders on the verge of a third straight 1-2-3 inning.
Better be pushing him 6. He's on a roll like a hot dog. He is so good tonight. He's thrown 69 pitches, so you might want to take him not that deep into today, but you can get one more inning out of Ryan Sanders tonight, and why would you not?
I mean, last night we saw Connor Ball push for 6, which I think was the first time we'd seen a trained pitcher push that far, and Ball did give up the 1 run, but not the end of the world. Count 0-1 now to Fabre, so I wouldn't be surprised if they push Sanders just a little further.
I hope they do, because I, as it's clear, love the way he pitches.
The 0-1 high, ball 1. Also, I think it was a couple nights ago, we were using a lot of arms. So you want to conserve those, especially as we're on the road. Swing and a miss, count 1-2, just 1 strike away from the 1-2-3.
That was the game. Was that the Giants game where we put everyone on the map? Oh, what game? That's the unfinished game against the Dusters where we had like 5 pitchers, right?
Perhaps. The 1-2 comes in for a ball, count evens. I don't remember, but I know that was a concern that we were talking about at one of the broadcasts. So obviously if you can push your starter 6 of innings of really successful work, that is awesome stuff, and alleviates the bullpen just a little bit. That one chopped foul toward the third base side, so Fabre staying alive, count 2-2 still.
Yeah, it was against the Dusters. He used 7 different pitchers, and the game's not over yet.
To be fair, it did go to extra innings, but I remember toward the end we were sending guys for just 1 inning apiece.
Yeah, it was 10 innings so far, 7 pitchers, which is still, it is extra innings, so it makes sense that it's higher, but it's still a large number.
The 2-2, that one chopped to TJ Rogers. He'll toss it over to Peyton Schultz. The 5-3 put out. That'll end the inning. Third straight 1-2-3 inning for Ryan Sanders. Hopefully we'll see him for 6.
Play. Okay.
Shayab still on the mound here as we enter the top of the 6th. TJ Rogers at the plate for the Train.
TJ tonight, 1 for 2. Shab, though, got him swinging last at bat.
Ball 1 to TJ Rogers. Yeah, Shayab now in his 4th inning of work. He's faced he had 2 1-2-3 innings and then a 1-2-3-4 in the 4th. So really good stuff from him coming in to relieve Miller Green. But behind now to TJ Rogers, 2-0.
Shayab in his reputation era right now, it's just not hitting for me. So people say that is a good thing, but I turned it, It's just not hitting. Like, that album isn't my favorite.
That's a bad take. That album is incredible.
No, you're right. It's just it has some of her least good songs and some of her best songs that I've heard on it.
The 2-0 fouled back, count 2-1. To be fair, when it first came out, I did not give it a chance because it was so different from anything she'd ever done before. She isn't Taylor Swift, to be clear.
Oh, yeah, come on.
It was so different from anything she'd ever done before, and freshman year me was like, I want the old Taylor back, whatever. But now in my later in life, I'm wiser, older. I've gone back and listened to it, and it is incredible stuff. And it's so Jack Antonoff heavy, which is what I love. The 2-1 popped up. Tracking back is Catrone, the shortstop, and he'll make the catch. So first batter faced, first out for Shayab. Off to a good start. Now he'll face Jason Schiavone.
See, I just don't like the inconsistency of the album. Like, there's Look What You Made Me Do, which I dislike, but then there's, like, Getaway Car, which was one of my favorites.
See, I used to think Look What You Made Me Do wasn't good, and then I started listening to it, and I was like, this is so catchy, and she has sold me.
Nah, it's too repetitive for my taste.
That one outside, count 1-0 to start against Schiavone.
Kids running up and down the stands. The fans are packed in tonight. We can't see because we are beneath them, like a troll under the bridge.
Shayab going to step off the mound for a sec. Yeah, just a reminder, we are under the bleachers here at Blair High School, but very appreciative of the setup.
Yeah, the setup's actually very nice. It's just in a weird location.
The 1-0 fouled back, count 1-1.
They're like the only team actually that has a table and stuff sitting for us and an extension cord.
I know.
They're goated
so,
for that one.
Hospitable.
It's just the fans need to stop walking so heavy.
Luckily, one of our fellow interns, Ian, was checking out our setup during the mid-inning, and he was like, we were talking about at least there's no, like, dust on the ceiling because that would be terrible.
I feel like there was last time.
Maybe, but maybe it was windier. It's not windy tonight, which is good.
You're right. Nothing's coming down today. But I feel like I remember being sprinkled upon by something.
Nothing beats that one day only. The crop dusters were really dusting us behind home plate. Oh, my goodness.
We were getting crop dusted. It really was. It was so windy. You're right. It was windy that day on further inspection.
The 1-1 comes in low. Almost Schiavone having to back up a bit. Count 2-1.
Helicopter, helicopter. Sorry, there's a helicopter.
I haven't heard that in so long.
My friends still love that audio, and will send me
I love
recent
that audio.
TikToks with it.
2-1. Schiavone having to back off again. One hit by pitch for Shayab today came to DM Jefferson.
Yeah, Schiavone was hit by a pitch. That was Miller Green on the mound. So 2 hit by pitches between the 2 pitchers. The hit by pitcher and the hit by pitch guy at the plate right now. Hit by pitch E.
3-1. That one hit skying out to Catrone again. And he gets his glove on it.
I'm out here cheering for their infield now. I'm glad. Back-to-back plays made by Catrone. He's battled back from that early error in the first.
Yeah, Catrone did have he was the one who dropped the wonky pitch from Peyton Schultz. Now you got to think that maybe it was really a Sun issue because he's had, that was almost an identical ball.
It was a Sun issue because the train sunned him, getting 4 runs that inning.
Now at the plate with 2 outs, Trey Wingett did reach base on a walk in the 4th. First pitch to him, low, ball 1.
Okay, thank you. Wingett tonight, 0 for 1. Did draw a walk in his last at-bat, though. Advanced to 3rd, almost scored.
The 1-0, hit foul, back behind, count 1-1.
Shayab looking for his 2nd consecutive 1-2-3 inning. The first one, though, that last one, I should say, did include a hit by pitch, and then Jefferson, we found out, was caught stealing by a hidden ball trick. The shortstop pretended to throw it to the pitcher, still had it. When Jefferson started to move off the bag, he tagged him.
Dirty tricks from the Thunderbolts. The 1-1 drops in nicely to the zone. Count 1-2 to Wingett now.
Shayab also looking for his 4th scoreless. Right, 'cause it came in the 3rd.
Yeah, he's been pitching. This is his 4th inning of work, and it's been really efficient. The 1-2 fouled back right toward me.
How did I flinch more than you did? That was
I don't know. I really kept my cool there.
Ice cold alley.
I've gotten so much better. The few baseball games I called at Northwestern this spring, I was really bad with that. and we weren't even in danger. This is so much closer, and yet somehow the train has trained me to not flinch at foul balls anymore.
Good little pun.
The 1-2, that'll get him. Andrew Shayab, third K of the evening, comes to Trey Wingett. A 1-2-3 inning. He has just been so efficient on the mound. Coming back out, though, is Ryan Sanders, so it's going to be a 6th inning of work when we again, Ryan Sanders out there for his 6th inning of work. So we enter at the bottom of the 6th with the Thunderbolts bats. At the plate, number 9 in the order, Calvin Brown, the left fielder. First pitch into him, a ball. Second pitch from Sanders, that one will land, count 1-1. Ryan Sanders, 7 Ks already tonight, no hits, just 2 walks, both 4-pitch walks, so very interesting. A little stat line from him. That one outside, count now 2-1. That'll get in there. Another strike. Count evens 2-2. Sanders doing good work here. Brown in his one at-bat today grounded out for a 4-3 put out. And he'll swing and a miss on that. He'll try the run, but of course thrown right to Peyton Schultz. And that'll be K number 8 for Ryan Sanders this evening. He'll move to face Gary Garrett. Gary Garrett has struck out in both his plate appearances this evening. Can Sanders make it 3 straight? First pitch into Garrett, swing and a miss. Count 0-1, off to a good start. Sanders in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th innings, just 3 batters faced in each of those, so he's been quite efficient tonight. The 0-1 comes in way wild high. Shoney gets his glove on it, protecting the ump there. First bit uncontrolled pitch we've seen from Sanders, uncharacteristic of him. Count now 1-1. He fires. Another ball. Count 2-1 now. Sanders, the 2-1. Fouled off by Garrett, so count evens. Again, Ryan Sanders in search of his 9th K. It's been quite the evening for him. Coming into this game, I believe Nick said he had 18. The 2-2. That one in the dirt, count now full. Gary Garrett looking to get on base for the first time today. Sanders, the 3-2, and that'll come outside. So Gary Garrett will take his base for the first time this evening on a walk. Third walk from Ryan Sanders, and at the plate now will be Chandler Moeller.
Wow, apologies. I went out the middle, but all the gates were locked, so I had to go like around past where they serve the food. So I basically did a lap around that area.
If you ever come to this field, the bathroom's really far, is what
I'm saying, yeah.
what we're talking about.
How did that runner get on first?
He walked, and then he struck out Brown, though, before that. That pitch in the dirt, count 1-0.
Cool. So now, 8 Ks through walks for Sanders. Yeah, ran all the way around the football field thinking one of these gates has to be open. She said, go this way. They all said, go this way. Nope.
The 1-0 high. Sanders behind now, 2-0. Moeller, the 4-pitch walk in the first inning and then grounded out in the third.
Sanders going to take a minute here, clean off the bump.
He's been working quickly. He can take a second, regroup.
Oh, yeah.
He's ready to go. Winding up for the 2-0. That gets in there. Back to work. Count 2-1.
Sanders' arm has been doing some work today. He's at just under 90 pitches.
Oh, my goodness.
I believe that was number 88.
The 2-1 fouled back. Again, the lone runner out there is Garrett. He walked to first, but definitely ready to run as Thunderbolts still trail 4-0. They've yet to get a hit against Ryan Sanders.
Yeah, Gary Garrett out at first. He has 1 stolen base on the season on 2
There
attempts.
he is charging Schiavone. Can he get it over to Hegwood? He cannot. Hegwood was really making the jump for that high throw from Schiavone, but Garrett will get there safely, runner in scoring position for the first time for the Thunderbolts. But a K.
All right, his 8th of the day.
For
No, 9th
Moeller.
of the day.
Yeah, 9th of the day. So Moeller retired. So despite the run to second, Ryan Sanders gets the second out of the inning, and now he'll face Waugh. That one comes in for ball 1. Again, Waugh very dangerous, but Sanders has taken care of him twice. He's 0 for 2. The 1-0, swing and a miss.
He's looking to take this one deep.
Waugh.
Yes.
Yeah. Sanders. The 1-1, swing and a miss again, 1-2. Nathan Waugh, the powerful hitter, just struggling here against Ryan Sanders.
I mean, if there's a guy to struggle against, it is going to be Ryan Sanders. He's so dominant on the mound. Here comes that breaking ball. Give it to him. Do it.
The 1-2, swing and a miss, Ryan Sanders. Oh my goodness, we've reached double digits, folks. That's 10 Ks on the night for Sanders in his 6 innings of work. Still hitless, takes care of Waugh, gets 3 Ks in that inning alone. Really great stuff.
Amazing stuff. I mean, absolute dominance from him. He did not give up a hit either.
Yeah, no, honestly ridiculous. I mean, we have not seen a big train pitcher go more than 6. Could it be tonight? Unsure. I mean, Shayab coming back on the mound for the Thunderbolts, so he'll still be there when we come back, and it'll be Halsey leading Leading off this inning for the Train is Warren Holzheimer. Shayab entering his 5th inning of work. Again, he came in for Miller Green in the top of the 3rd. He's been very efficient, keeping the Train silent since. He has yet to give up a hit as well. Holzheimer, that one fouled off, count 1.
Fire department down there. I want to see someone hit that building.
I think that one went into the pen,
Yeah,
Train pen.
I think it might have gone beyond it because now someone climbed out of the pen to go get to it. I think.
Shayab readying for the 0-1. Winds up, fires. Ball.
I was trying to get that curve to drop in, no dice. Holzheimer did get a hit in the 1st. That was a 2 RBI single that gave the Train 2 of their 4.
Shayab, that one dropping just how he wants, count 1-2.
Oh, yeah, 1-2.
Shayab, the 1-2 to Holzheimer, way high, count evens.
Yeah, that's not where you want to go with that pitch. Just didn't stay close enough to the zone to be a contender.
Some have been dropping how he wants, but a lot of them coming in high.
Yeah, I think that he was going for the high heat there, but he put it a little too high.
The 2-2.
There it is.
Swing and a miss for Holzheimer. So 5th K for Shayab this evening will bring up Colton Hegwood.
Good stuff there. He went back to the pitch he was looking for with the second to last pitch, and he got it.
Where's Shayab go to school?
Shayab goes to
Is he a Terrier or something?
George Mason.
Oh, GMU. All right. That one into Hegwood for strike 1.
He's rolling. He's had 3 1-2-3 innings out of the 4 he's pitched so far. 5 Ks. No hits, like you said.
Yeah, he's doing really good stuff. The 0-1, that one fouled back by Hegwood, count 0-2. I mean, he came in a sticky situation. He had 4 runs tacked on during Miller Green's outing, and ever since he's done exactly what he's been needed to do. It's just unfortunate for him that it's coming on a day where Ryan Sanders is on the mound.
Yeah, he's getting out-dueled here. I wonder what would happen if had Shayab pitched those first 2 innings himself.
I wonder as well. The 0-2 to Hegwood. Ball.
Oh, thought he might have gotten that.
I did too. That's why I waited. I was like, maybe. No, ball.
Twinning.
Oh my gosh. Remember when that was such a thing, like twinning?
I feel like that still kind of is a thing.
Maybe.
I just feel like we're a little too old
I think I would
for
just
it.
say, like, if I saw someone wearing something similar, I'd be like, oh, we're matching.
No, you would probably say
I
like.
don't know if I'd hit them with twinning.
I think
these days.
I think you would. You'd say that or samesies. You seem like a samesies person.
No. Oh my God. That's almost offensive.
When you're out here saying numbies, you can't blame me for thinking you're.
Numbies is like my friend at school says that on all our podcasts. Like he'll be like Ryan Sanders, 10 Ks. He was putting up some numbies.
Yeah, but you say it too, so you can't just blame it on them.
Yeah, but samesies is like a whole different thing. Like, oh my gosh. Anyways, the 2-2 to Colton Hegwood, way high. Oh my gosh, Colton had to bend down, look stunned there, almost took his head off, count full.
It looked like you saw his life flash before his eyes.
I know, seriously. That is the one thing that Shayab has kind of been struggling with control-wise is a couple came over Wingett's head, one over Schiavone's head.
Hit Jefferson.
And hit Jefferson, yeah.
And just a hit by pitch and a walk, the only 2 negative stats registered by Shayab tonight.
The 3-2. Can't get it to go. 4th ball. Very frustrated. Colton Hegwood, though, will take his base and back to the top of the order with Luke Nowak.
Nowak 0 for 1 today, looking to keep his little hit streak rolling.
First time we've seen a runner on for the Train since Jefferson was hit by a pitch. Unfortunately, was tagged out on that little trick deception play from the Thunderbolts. So can Luke Nowak make something happen here with a runner on and just 1 out?
Nowak just 1 RBI in the season, but he is batting around 500. A hit here would hopefully push Colton to 3rd. We know he's pretty speedy.
First pitch to Nowak. That one chopped to the second baseman, but he'll drop it, and both the runners will be safe. Another error from the Thunderbolts infield, this time Rio Fabre.
That's his second of the game.
So runners on now. Just unfortunate again from the Thunderbolts infield, really struggling. Coach going to come out and they're going to have a chat, especially since DM Jefferson is now at the plate for the Train.
Yeah, he's bringing in his whole infield. This is a chat for the infield, much more than it is for Shayab.
Obviously, again, we've heard players don't like the grass here and such, but this is the home field of the Thunderbolts. You'd think they'd have a way around it, and unfortunately, when Shayab's having this good of a performance, you cannot be letting your pitcher down like that.
No, you gotta feel in your bag if you're Shayab right here. If you're Miller Green, you gotta feel deep in your bag. He was on the mound for the first 3 errors.
Yeah, so again, much needed mound visit here. Coach going to come off. Shayab going to continue. He'll face DM Jefferson, but now the big Train, a big opportunity. 1 out. Nowak on second, Hegwood on second, Nowak on first.
DM 0 for 1 tonight, hit by a pitch, reached on a fielder's choice. 2 for 3 on his stolen base attempts. Looking to get another run on here in the 7th.
Shayab, first pitch to Jefferson, comes in for strike 1. He's getting to work. The 0-1. Protecting the ball is Kelly.
Well read by Connor Kelly to keep that in front of him. He moved with the ball exquisitely.
He's been doing well protecting those pitches. Hegwood definitely taking his lead on second. So they're watching him closely. Shayab eyeing Hegwood, readying. The 1-1 to Jefferson. That one hit into the glove of Fabre. They'll get the out at second.
Rio Fabre made up for it there.
Oh my goodness, the infield meeting pays off. Good stuff from the Thunderbolts. Get out of a little jam. The Train leave runners stranded. All around great performance. When we come back, probably a pitching change for the Train. We'll see who it's going to be, and leading off for the Thunderbolts will be Putnam. pitching change like we thought. It's Eric Ritchie now on the mound for the Train, but what a 6 innings from Ryan Sanders.
Sheesh, 6 innings, 10 Ks, 3 walks, no hits, no runs. Dominant performance from the lefty.
Yeah, really good stuff. He is yet to disappoint. Still has not given up a run on this entire season for the Train, right? I think so.
He has not given up a run yet.
So now Eric Ritchie will be getting to work against
Oh, no, he has given up a run.
Sanders?
Yes.
Really?
Sorry, his ERA is 2.4, and he gave up 4 runs at one point this season.
Interesting. Ritchie now facing Putnam. Count 2-0.
He gave up 2 one game, won the other.
Okay, so it's been spread out. Also,
Yeah.
the fact that we thought that I was almost believing that he didn't, fouled off, should just be a testament to how well he's been pitching.
So
In my
good.
mind, there have been no flaws.
He is perfect.
2-1 to Putnam here. Ritchie delivers, a bit high, count now 3-1.
Ritchie looking to settle in. I think in one of the unfinished games we were talking off the air, he had a rough performance, but other than that, 3 games, no runs given up in 6 innings. He needs to be that guy.
The 3-1 in the dirt, so he'll start off with a walk, and Eli Putnam will take a base for the first time today. Yeah, I believe it was the second unfinished game at Olney where Eric Ritchie struggled. I think he pitched 2/3 of an inning and unfortunately gave up a couple of runs to allow Olney to get that one back in it. But like Nick just said, the stats aren't in there, so we're just seeing his stats from before, and they're excellent. So hopefully he can get back on track tonight against Silver Spring.
Who needs point streak? I forgot that I have a book in my hands with everything from the past week and a half in it.
Ritchie, first pitch in a ball to Connor Kelly.
Okay. Ritchie came in 1.1 innings pitched, 3 walks, 2 runs, 1 hit by pitch.
In the only game?
Yeah.
Oh. So it's not even.
No. I think you're getting him confused with a different performance from that game.
Got it. The 1-0 fouled back, count 1-1.
Let me see. Again, I should have kept that page open.
I think the Dusters were scoreless, so Ritchie got things. The scoring started for them, like you just said, and then I think it might have been Colby Frieda who came in and.
Yeah, 4 runs given up by Frieda in point 1.
Yeah. So again, a struggle in that game, but it's not over. Was pushed to extra innings.
We could still win that one easily.
The 1-1. Oh, I thought that might have went, but count 2-1 now.
Connor Kelly has been great on defense, but yet to reach base, can he get on here and push a runner for the T-Balls to second base for only the second time today?
Ritchie, the 2-1. That one hit right to TJ Roberts. Nice catch. Gets it over for the out.
Rogers.
Oh, my goodness.
It's all right. That was well fielded, though. I didn't think anyone was going to get to it in time.
Yeah, good stuff. So Putnam, the runner, will advance to second, but not before Rogers gets it over to Peyton Schultz at first. Again, we were talking about this. I believe it was off air. Just TJ Rogers has been, I really think third base is what this kid is made for.
His glove looks better, first of all. For some reason, he just wasn't really playing the best defense at second, but now he's reacting great to everything that comes down the third base line, charging in, using his speed for that, and his arm is outstanding.
Yeah, the throws have been all but perfect, or perfect almost always. Excuse me.
All but perfect.
First base.
All but perfect also works there.
Really?
Yeah, all but perfect means it's everything, like it's so close to perfect.
Oh. For some reason in my head I was getting tripped up. I'm like, did I just say that they've been far from perfect? No. They've been all but perfect. Great stuff from Rogers is what I'm saying. Little pickoff attempt at second, but he'll be safe. Putnam almost wasn't there. Good look from Eric Ritchie to Colton Hegwood, but the runner will stay on.
The throw. Oh, does all but perfect work there? I think it does. Now you got me confused.
Now we got to look up what that phrase means. Sometimes I use phrases and I'm like, do I even know what that means, or did I just hear it
near
somewhere?
Perfect.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
So that throw from Schiavone, all but perfect.
The 1-0 from Ritchie in the dirt, but good protection there from Schiavone to make sure Putnam stays on second. So 2-0 now to Catrone.
Richie needs to find some control here behind Tucatrone, who's batting 167 on the season.
Eyeing the runner on second, but the 2-0 comes in. Schiavone popping up again. They're going to attempt to tag him out, but Putnam still safe. Good stuff from Schiavone behind the plate. Really looking for that second out. Count now 3-0.
They're looking to get 2 runners on base for the first time today. It's been a hard day when you're facing Ryan Sanders.
3-0 from Richie, and that'll be ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk for Eric Richie. It'll be his second. And there's going to be a little mound visit. Coach Lopez coming out to talk to him. Understandably, I mean.
No, Schiavone's in a great mood today.
I know. He's super smiling.
Who got you smiling like that? Love that TikTok audio.
Yeah, that is a good one. Anyways, mound visit now for the train. Eric Richie really needs to work on this here. Again, an exceptional performance from Ryan Sanders. You do not want to see it go astray in relief. Richie now with 2 walks, 2 runners on for the first time. Still no hits.
Yeah, it's just been a total of 5 walks, 3 from Sanders through 6, and 2 from Richie through a third so far.
He's going to have to face the really talented Cornell commit in Urofsky.
Batting 133 on the season, no RBIs yet. This could be the moment for him. Surprisingly, the T-Bolts have more runs on the season than the Train do.
Interesting.
I think I saw that stat earlier, and I was in awe. A lot of guys below the Mendoza line on this team.
Urofsky with his Shakira walk-up song, things you love to see.
Actually, I take that back. The Thunderbolts have 7 less runs.
Got
Apologies. It's that they have more homers.
I mean, doesn't everyone? I think the Train is
Yeah, they're last.
at the bottom in homers.
They're 1 behind the Braves, who have 6.
Richie, first pitch into Urofsky, way high for ball 1.
Almost accidentally ended the stream there. Hit the wrong button.
Could have been bad.
Could have been bad, yeah. Come on, Richie, find that zone.
The 1-0, again, outside. So count 2-0.
Urofsky's 0 for 2 today, and then after him is Fabre and Brown, all of which who have not gotten a hit yet, but not even drawn a walk either. These are gettable guys.
Gettable.
They are.
The 2-0, again outside, so count now 3-0. Richie at risk of another 4-pitch walk and loading the bases.
Got to get in that zone. Go after Beck Urofsky. When you say his name, like first and last name, it sounds like a really long last name, Beck-Urofsky.
Yeah. Richie, the 3-0, finds the zone there, fighting back, count 3-1, looking for another out.
Attaboy. Come on. Double play ball. Get him to swing over it. That's the dream.
The 3-1. They'll say he swung, so count now full.
Richie getting back in this.
Good stuff. No quit from Eric Richie. Readying. The 3-2. That one hit to Colton Hegwood, but he'll fall over, and the glove, it will escape his glove, and coming home is the runner, Putnam. So Thunderbolts on the board for the first time this evening. Score now 4-1. And unfortunately, it comes off another error in the infield, but this time the Train.
I wouldn't personally score that an error. I thought that was so hard hit that he had to dive for it and couldn't get there in time.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see what Point Streak says.
Yeah.
I'm not an official scorer.
Neither am I, so 1 BMI? What does that mean?
I don't know. I don't know the Point Streak lingo, unfortunately. But runners on first and second now for the Thunderbolts. Still just 1 out.
Point Streak ruled it a single for Beck Urofsky.
Got it. That one swung on and missed by Fabre. So good start here for Richie, looking to get back.
Can Richie get his groove back?
That one low and in the dirt. Again, well protected by Schiavone. Count 1-1. Runners will hold on first and second.
Richie just really struggling to find the zone with any consistency here. He's thrown 21 pitches, 2/3 of which have been balls. ERA on the season, according to this, 27.27.
That one way high out. Count 2-1.
Maybe there was another game that he pitched that just hasn't been added in yet.
The other Crop Dusters game.
Was he with us at that point?
Yeah, he's been here the whole time.
Oh, it's the other Richie that hasn't.
Yeah, Jackson Richie from Tech just came, but
EY Richie.
I think Eric's been here the whole time despite being from ECU. The 2-1.
That just misses.
Yeah, and that bat well held back by Fabre.
Yeah,
Count now 3-1.
I think most batters were swung at that. That was a palatable pitch, despite being just outside of the zone.
Richie, the 3-1. Swing and a miss for Fabre. Good stuff from Eric Richie. Full count now.
All right. You just need one more strike to retire the Marymount man. I didn't realize Marymount was so close to this area because we passed on the way to SoCal. Like, I know that school.
Richie, the 3-2. High for a ball. So bases now loaded for the Thunderbolts. It's crunch time. Coach Sal look into the pen, and they're waving over someone. It might be time for Eric Richie to be done. Calvin Brown is at the plate. And here comes Coach Sal. I think they might retire Richie here.
So Richie will go a third with 3 walks, 1 hit, and 1 run given up.
If they take him, but they did signal to the pen.
Yes.
So I'm thinking it's happening. It looks like someone's coming over.
Looks like Marcus Dukes. No, he's just getting water. Maybe they'll keep him in.
No, they're taking him out.
Yeah, they're taking
so Eric Richie going to come off the mound. Unfortunately, now bases loaded for the Thunderbolts. Not a great performance from the Pirate. Tough to see, but when we come back, there'll be a new pitcher for the Train.
Yeah.
So Nick, suspicions were correct. Marcus Dukes now on the mound for the Train. Eric Ritchie, just a third of an inning pitch, 3 walks, 1 hit, 1 run, and the bases are loaded for the Thunderbolts. Train lead 4-1. Can Calvin Brown make something happen, or will Marcus Dukes take care of business?
Dukes on the season so far pitched 1 inning, gave up 5 runs, 2 walks, and 4 hits. No Ks.
He's a relative newcomer to the Train. Again, a Hokie from Virginia Tech. Him and Jackson Ritchie just arrived recently. Shivani talking to him right now on the mound. The runners on for the Thunderbolts, that is Catrone, who had a 4-pitch walk, has now made his way to third. Urofsky, who had the RBI single, is on second, and Fabre, who was just walked by Ritchie, on first.
And Felix, like you said, or sorry, not Felix, Marcus Dukes, like you said, just joined the team, so hopefully he can settle in and get off to a great performance here.
First pitch a ball to Calvin Brown. Brown 0 for 2 today. Grounded out and then was struck out against Ryan Sanders. The 1-0. Outside, count 2-0 from Dukes.
All right, that second pitch was much better, though. It did miss, but it just broke at the end. It looked like another 2-seamer.
Dukes, the 2-0. Again comes, and now count 3-0. Should Brown walk here, would score, would bring a run in.
His 2-seamer is breaking very wide here. Needs to keep him over the plate just a bit more. Hopefully he can start throwing some strikes.
Dukes, the 3-0. That'll get in there, 3-1.
There we go. That's what he was trying to do for those first 3 pitches, or at least the last 2, I should say, and he got it there. Now he's in his zone. He's executing.
Dukes, the windup, the 3-1. That is ball 4. So Catrone coming home. The Thunderbolts tack another run on. Another walk from the Train. Base is still loaded.
Okay, the lead now just 2, and it'll bring up the leadoff hitter Gary Garrett, who's batting below 100. So this is, I know I said the other guys will gettable. This is the dude to get.
Yeah.
This is it. This is showtime. And it's a lefty-lefty matchup, so it favors you. This is it. And I realize now the ump moves based off of the handedness of the pitcher.
Interesting. Count 0-1 to start here against Garrett. Urofsky on third, Fabre on second, and Brown now on first for the Thunderbolts. Second pitch, Garrett breaks his back. That one gets to Dukes. He'll choose to get the runner out at home. So Garrett will reach first on a fielder's choice. But good decision there from Dukes to tag the runner Urofsky and make sure, get it to Shivani to avoid another run on the board.
Had he made that decision quicker, though, they could have turned 2 home to first. He kind of hesitated, looked back and forth, almost cost them both outs, but did get the first.
Yeah, definitely a little bit of hesitation there from Dukes. Could have been a double play ball, but you know what? One more run not on the board for the Thunderbolts. Base is still loaded, though, and it'll be Chandler Moeller.
Moeller 0 for 2 tonight. Can he get back on base here?
Starts with a ball, count 1-0.
T-Bolt's a chance to cut this lead to 1. As we said, it's 2-4 now. Or sorry, 4-2. They trail the Train.
There we go. Swing and a miss. Count 1-1 from Dukes.
Attaboy. Good pitch there from Ritchie. He just needs to string those good pitches together for a little bit longer here.
Dukes now 2 outs to work with. Suddenly a bit calmer. The 1-1. Another ball, count 2-1.
He just, it's that go-to pitch. His 2-seamer is just not hitting the corner he wants it to hit. If we had a pitch chart right by Schiavone's elbow, would be littered with with pitches. He just needs to be a little more inside.
The 2-1 from Dukes. Bit low for ball 3.
Now in danger of walking home another run.
Yeah, base is still loaded again for the Thunderbolts. Dukes, the 3-1. That'll go down. So that'll be ball 4. Moeller will go take his base, and another run will come home for the Thunderbolts off a walk. Suddenly, it's a 1-run ball game.
That's his second walk so far?
Yeah, second walk, second run.
Train really struggling with walks tonight. That's 8 total tonight. Looking at team pitching totals, their struggle with walks has been a season-long non-issue. They're second to last in the league with walks pitched, just at 80, but tonight they've thrown 8 alone.
First pitch gets in a strike to number 29, who's coming to replace Nathan Waugh, the DH, so a pinch hitter.
Yeah, number 29 coming in for them is Ryan Quadros.
Oh, we've seen him. I know the name.
Yeah.
Dukes, the 0-1 to Quadros. Gets in again, 0-2. He's ahead.
Big chance to end this inning here.
That one hit foul toward the third base coach.
That's going to be an error on the third base coach. Unable to get the ball into his hands. Doesn't even have a glove on. What is he doing out there?
So count still 0-2.
God, that must have hurt his hand.
Yeah, I know. Honestly, good on him to even put his hand out there and kind of try to get the ball.
I would have been jumping out of the way.
Yeah, same.
I would have been right in the base path. Come on now. One more strike is all Richie needs.
Dukes, the 1-2. Swing and a miss. There he goes. Marcus Dukes. 2 more runs on the board, but does keep the Train lead at 4-3. When we come back, it'll be Peyton Schultz leading off for Bethesda. Leading off for the Train this inning is Peyton Schultz, and Andrew Shayab still on the mound here in the top of the 8th, entering his 6th inning of work for the Thunderbolts.
Yeah, he's been going. He's going to stay on the mound. He's been great. Again, hasn't given up a run across those 6 innings. In fact, not a run given up since the first.
Schultz, that one skying toward the infield, tracking in to make the catch. It was Fabre, but he drops it again. So Peyton Schultz, second time he'll reach base on a dropped fly ball in the infield.
That is Fabre's third error of the night.
Whew.
Um,
The first time it was dropped by the shortstop Catrone, but that time it does come off the glove of Fabre. Peyton Schultz on base, no outs. Garrett Felix at the plate.
gosh, that is a tough night for Fabre. No hits, 3 errors.
And just unfortunate for Shayab. Now you got a runner on when he's been so efficient. Should have been an easy out, but he's back in business here against Garrett Felix. Count 0-1.
Shea up now. He's got to deal with a runner on base that he did not fault himself into, and a Garrett Felix at bat.
Shayab still no hits given up. Felix showing bunt. Take it for a ball. Count 1-1.
Felix so far today 1 for 3 with 2 Ks. Looking to break that streak of Ks. He struck out in the 3rd and the 5th, respectively.
The 1-1, a ball. Count 2-1 now. Yeah, Garrett Felix, really good stuff with the RBI single in the first. Kind of broke a mini batting slump for him, but unfortunately since has been cold, like you said.
Yeah, it seems like he might not be quite out of the woods with that slump yet.
2-1, fouled back, count evens. Great Taylor Swift song, Out of the Woods.
That's Evermore?
No, it's 1989.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh.
my favorite album, fun fact.
Favorite album, period.
Oh, it's up there in that terms of that, but
Yeah.
favorite Taylor Swift album is for sure.
What is your favorite album, period?
It might be 1989.
Fair enough. Nothing Morgan Wallen or Luke Combs?
No. The 2-2, that one chopped to Fabre. Can he get it? Yes, he can. That's one. But Felix will be safe at first. So Fabre, the quick toss to Catrone to get Peyton Schultz out at second. But Garrett Felix, the speedster, makes it safely to first. So a runner still on for the train as TJ Rogers walks up.
Good stuff from Garrett Felix there, as you just said. Sorry, he's so fast.
Yeah, and any other runner in, perhaps it's a double play, but
You sounded like, for a second
I
there.
know, I couldn't get the words.
Have you seen the clip of Pat Sajak trying to do a Scooby-Doo impression on Wheel of Fortune?
No.
Oh, that is the best meme ever.
That one way high, ball one.
If you guys at home haven't looked it up, look up Pat Sajak, Scooby-Doo. He does the worst impression of Scooby-Doo I have ever seen. He's got me snorting on air. Ooh.
Felix taking his lead on first. Shayab readying the 1-0 to Rogers. Gets in the zone, count 1-1.
Oh, I was going to say good patience from Rogers, but good pitch from Shayab to get that in there.
Shayab, the 1-1. That one bouncing. Kelly can't protect it, so Garrett Felix will advance. And now he's in scoring position out on second.
So that's what Garrett Felix looks like when he's like jogging.
Yeah.
He's still faster than me at like a run speed. Like if he was racing me as I tried to find the bathroom before, he would have lapped me.
So Rogers with a 2-1 count. Now a runner in scoring position.
Shayab's arm must be getting tired by now. He's been throwing a lot of pitches. Actually, only 80 on the day.
Very impressive stuff. That one popped up, but it'll go over back toward the fans. So count evens 2-2 with that foul ball.
Now, I really thought through those 5 innings he might have pushed close to 100, but no, he's been in complete and utter control.
I mean, that's why they're keeping him in here. He's been so impressive. He's gone for 5.1, 5 1/3 already.
Bench trying to get behind TJ here.
Felix running no matter what. He'll slide and steal third, except TJ Rogers will be struck out. It's going to be up to Jason Schiavone to try and bring Felix home. Kelly kind of thought about throwing it, but held off.
Shayab now up to 6 Ks in 6 innings. Averaging 1 K an inning. Good stuff from him. But like you said, Felix is now on third. He has stolen 2 bases, or advanced on a wild pitch and then stolen a base.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you let Garrett Felix get on.
First pitch to Schiavone. Count, strike, count 0-1. Yeah, exactly. Anytime Garrett Felix gets to first, he's essentially on third.
And the JMU, what are they, the Bulldogs?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, the Bulldogs. Bulldog at the plate.
The 0-1 to Schiavone, ball.
My pitch was very straight. Like from his hand, it just went like no rise, no dip, no left, no right. Just was pencil straight. That's not a phrase, but I'm just holding a pencil.
Pin straight?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Thing?
Pinpoint, except it was outside of the zone, so I can't really call it pinpoint.
Shayab, the 1-1.
Straight as an arrow. Sorry.
Count 2-1 now. Straight as an arrow, yeah.
That is a phrase.
We've really been questioning our use of, like, phrases.
And you were struggling to even say that sentence.
I know.
I think 5 straight days. Are we at 6 straight days now?
2-1 to Schiavone, high, ball 3.
1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 4th. This is only the 4th straight
This is only
day.
the 4th day.
And we're like questioning every word we say.
Oh, my goodness.
Technically, it's like the 5th game because we saw that Braves game.
Yeah, but that doesn't count. It's the 4th straight day. It's the 4th game.
Oof, gonna sleep late tonight.
The 3-1 for Schiavone, low. So he'll walk, take his base. It's only the 3rd walk for Shayab. So now Trey Wingate going to be at the plate.
He's been very frugal with his walks.
Going to have a little mound visit. Feel like they're going to keep, I think definitely keeping Shayab in, just trying to take care of business here with 2 outs and runners in the corners.
Yeah, let him finish this. It's going to be lefty-lefty against Trey Wingate. Let him go for it. Wingate struck out twice today. Go for it.
Shayab did walk Wingate in the 4th, but then, like Nick said, one of those strikeouts did come from him in the 6th.
Got him looking there in the 6th.
Schiavone on first, Felix on third. On deck after Wingate, should we see him, is Warren Holzheimer.
Yeah, they're leaving him. Let it rock.
Shayab is ready to go. I mean, he's shown no signs of slowing down. Obviously, there are runners on right now, but still no hits. I mean, Peyton Schultz reached on that error, drop from Fabre, and then Felix basically reached on a fielder's choice to get Peyton Schultz out.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. Big moment for Trey Wingate.
They'll fake a pickoff attempt at third. Or he'll fake it to first, throw it to third. Felix will be safe. The Thunderbolts love a little trick play tonight.
Yeah, they're a tricky little team. At 5-11, they're doing everything they can to make that 6-11.
Train looking to avoid getting on a losing streak for the first time. 3 losses this season, but have been able to rebound each night after. Swing and a miss for Wingate to get started. Count 0-1.
They got this tenuous 1-run lead here. It would be great to see Trey Wingate get just his 2nd RBI this season and help them pad it out, or just get on base some way, somehow.
Shayab has to be careful, though, with Garrett Felix on third. One pitch goes astray, and he could be coming home.
That's right. You gotta be hitting that zone or staying close to it at the minimum here.
Shayab, the 0-1. Gets in there, 0-2. He's ahead. Good stuff to get started. Crunch time.
This is it. This is where players become heroes. Where memories are made.
Shayab, the 0-2. That one chopped. They'll say it went foul.
I guess his glove must have touched it after it had gone foul, because that is a tight play there.
Yeah, that one hit down the first base side. We'll say it was foul before it bounced out of the glove of Yurovsky. So Trey Wingate still 0-2 here.
He's still going. Try talking to the catcher there. Not sure what bout.
How could you know?
I gotta learn to read lips. That could be huge for this job. Wingate just told the catcher he likes his hair.
The 0-2. That'll be a ball. Schiavone almost trapped between the bases, but he trips over, and Garrett Felix will come home and tack on another run. So a little commotion once again in the Thunderbolts infield, and Garrett Felix makes the score 5-3.
Thunderbolts looking like the Thunderdolts tonight. This infield is just a Three Stooges sketch.
Yeah, so Schiavone was running to second to advance, and then was like he thought the ball would get to the second baseman. It didn't, so he was running back, but then the ball went past the infield, and he was able to get on second safely. That'll be a ball to Trey Wingate, so count now 1-2 to him. I don't know if I described that well.
Count even.
But it was kind of crazy, so hopefully that gives
you.
He
was trying to steal, stopped halfway, ball went wild, so he was able to advance to second, and while that's happening, Garrett Felix got to saunter home.
Yes. So first run given up during Shayab's little reign here on the mound.
The reign of Andrew.
The 2-2, count now full.
You know, I don't even know if that's an earned run because it was a fielding error that put Garrett on base.
Yeah, I don't think it was.
Come on, Trey. Working this count back to full. Job's not done.
So pitch does not come in. He'll turn for a pickoff attempt to Schiavone. I don't even think he threw the ball. Schiavone's safe on second still. Shayab still eyeing him. Now the 3-2 will come to Wingate, and he'll swing and miss. So Trey Wingate goes down swinging, but some commotion and some wild balls will give the Train another run. They're up 5-3. We come back. It'll still be Dukes on the mound. Leading off this inning for the Thunderbolts is the third baseman, Eli Putnam. And again, like we said before the break, Marcus Dukes returning to the mound. Did give up 2 runs and 2 walks, but still hitless, and did record the 2 outs to end the bottom of the 7th for the Thunderbolts. Now the bottom of the 8th, he's back.
He's got to face Eli Putnam, who Sanders struck out twice, but was walked by Ritchie to start off that 7th inning rally.
First ball goes past home plate back toward the backstop of sorts. It's really just a cinder block wall and a net. Not the most forceful backstop. That one way high, count now 2-0.
It's a back, but it doesn't really stop.
Yeah. Well, it stops enough. The net protects us just enough.
Yeah, we're not in danger. I mean, if we're ever going to get hurt, it's because someone's going to stomp so hard that I don't even know. We're safe down here.
The 2-0 outside again, so Duke still struggling with his command here. Count 3-0 to Putnam, who was walked by Ritchie to start the bottom of the 7th. The 3-0, again outside, so Putnam's second straight walk will go take his base, and that's the 3rd walk for Marcus Dukes.
Oh, that's a runner on base, and we'll see if the T-Bolts can capitalize on that. Again, they still just have 1 hit today. They've really been preying on the walks, of which the Big Train have thrown a total of 9 now? Yes, 3 from each pitcher.
Everybody's getting in on the walk action, unfortunately. Now at the plate, Connor Kelly, the catcher. Dukes high again. So a ball. Count 1-0.
That would be 5 straight balls from Dukes.
This is a 4-pitch walk to Putnam.
Kelly at the plate, Catrone on deck.
Dukes, the 1-0. Makes it 6 straight. Count 2-0.
Should he walk Kelly here, I think he'll be due for a mound visit. There is a pitcher warming up. It's a lefty, but they are very far, so I cannot tell who it is. It'll be the 4th straight lefty the Train have put out there tonight, I believe. Unless Richie's a righty, which he might be.
The 2-0. There we go. Marcus Dukes gets in the zone. Count 2-1.
Attaboy. More like that. But that's easier said than done.
Dukes, the 2-1. Swing and a miss there for Kelly. Good stuff. Evens the count.
That's a 2-seamer. Attaboy. That's a great pitch. Possibly the best we've seen from him today.
Dukes, a good opportunity here for his first K. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Good stuff from Marcus Dukes. Kelly goes down swinging. That'll be the first out of the inning, bringing up Jack Trone.
Second K for Dukes. That's what we like to see. Those last 2 pitches were heaters in control. Now he's going to face Catrone.
Yeah, second K, excuse me. He ended the 7th with a K to Quadros, who came in to pinch hit. Now he'll face Catrone, who had a 4-pitch walk from Ritchie. Eventually came home for one of those 3 runs for the Thunderbolts in the bottom of the 7th. Duke's first pitch to him gets in there, count 0-1.
Nasty slider. That really looked like until the last second it was coming out to Schiavone's right. Ends up inside on Catrone. Good pitching.
Putnam taking his lead at first. Again, the 1 runner on for the Thunderbolts. Dukes, the 0-1, swing and a miss from Catrone, count 0-2. Dukes really getting to work now. Give it a little time to warm up.
I think that's 5 straight strikes.
Yeah, from like 6 straight balls to now a streak of strikes. Things you love to see.
Can he make it 6 with the K here?
Dukes, the 0-2. That one low. Count 1 and 2 now. Doesn't have the same ring to it when you say the 1 and 2.
The 0-2 is its own kind of hype, though.
No, but I mean,
strikeout.
yeah. But I'm saying the 1-2 doesn't sound as good when you put the and. I don't like it. I'm not gonna say it anymore like that.
Yeah. If you're saying like
count 1 and 2.
Yeah, it's too much to say in that short frame of him pitching.
The 1-2 from Dukes. That one a bit in the dirt, but Schiavone gets it, making sure Putnam going to hold it first. So 2-2 is the count now.
The 1-2, it's like music to my ears.
It's like the Ohio State University. The 1-2 count. But this is the 2-2.
Hit.
Dukes fires. That one shot back foul. So at-bat will continue.
You gave a little Seth Rogen laugh there for a second.
Is that what Seth Rogen's
He
laugh
goes,
is? I don't think I've ever noticed that.
really? His laugh is very notable.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I need to go back and like watch The Lion King or something.
That's the first movie you think of when you want to watch a Seth Rogen movie? I guess, he does laugh a lot in that as Pumbaa.
That's what I'm saying is Pumbaa. The 2-2, well hit. Tracking over is Trey Wingate. He can't get there. That one will drop. Putnam going to advance to second. And a nice base hit from Catrone. Marcus Dukes was doing well, really getting to work, getting in a rhythm, but Catrone snaps that with the first hit to Dukes. From Dukes.
Yeah, second of the game, first to Dukes, and great throw in from Wingate to keep. That's Putnam over on second. He could have easily rounded to third there, but that was a bullet in from Trey.
I was going to say that was a well-hit ball, good, well fielded by Trey Wingate, making sure can just advance the runner one base. Could have been worse. Count 1-0 to get started against Yurovsky. Dukes the 1-0. Another ball.
Behind here again to Beck Yurovsky, who singled, was an RBI single back last inning.
Yeah. Then was tagged out at home on a connection from Dukes to Schiavone. Third straight ball to Yurovsky.
Walk here would, of course, load the bases.
And just the 1 out to work with. Dukes really needs to retire Yurovsky here.
There are, I believe, multiple arms moving in the pen. Now they're just moving around in there.
Just some guys being dudes in the pen.
Bros being bros.
Dukes, the 3-0. There we go. Fighting back. Count 3-1.
Well, I hope that's a turning point for him in this at-bat. We've seen it once he gets that first strike. Gets a little taste for what it's like. Can't stop.
Eyeing the runner on second. But I'll send in the 3-1. Fouled off. Full count.
Here we go. Just need one more strike. And
Putnam, the runner on second.
looking for his third K of the day to match his walk total would be great. Key's second out here.
Catrone, the runner on first. The 3-2. That one popped up. Tracking, calling it. Colton Hegwood right into his glove. Good stuff. Out number 2.
All right, that was good. And now we're just 1 out away from ending this inning. That was a very high hit pop fly.
Yeah, that one right into the glove of Colton Hegwood in the infield. Now at the plate will be Rio Fabre. Unfortunately, 0 for 2, and then a walk and a run to his name, but it's been the fielding errors that have been really plaguing him this evening.
Can Fabre be the fiber here for the Thunderbolts, easing the congestion on the base path?
First pitch to Fabre for a ball. Putnam still on second. Catrone still on first. So 2 runners on. Thunderbolts down by 2 as well.
We need that first strike from Dukes. That's the one that really gets him rolling.
The 1-0. There we go. Count 1-1.
I'm being a little generous with that inside zone.
I was going to say that one just got in there. A 1-1 to Fabre for a ball.
Runners standing on top of the base. I don't know if that's just because we're in the middle of a... No, their leads are still small. Really hoping, relying on Rio here to get them moving.
The 2-1, swing and a miss from Fabre. Now just 1 strike away.
Had Fabre swinging behind that one. Sorry.
Dukes, the 2-2. Fouled off. Right into the dugout of Thunderbolts, cheering for whoever caught that one.
gentleman with with the camo sleeve. I believe that was,
I think it might have been Wah.
yeah, I think it's either Wah or the start. Yeah, it's Wah.
Dukes the 2-2 again. That one goes wild past Schiavone, so runners will advance to second and third.
2 in scoring position. That would tie it up for them. Just need something out of the infield.
Count full now. Dukes, great opportunity here to retire Fabre and make sure these runners are left stranded. Don't want to walk them. You don't want to load the bases. Dukes the 3-2, fouled back.
I think if Fabre had let that one go, it could have been a ball, but actually with this strike zone, I'm unsure. Ooh. Restocking.
Lots of commotion above us.
The fans getting rowdy. It's the 8th inning. What else do you expect from the Ripken League? Oh my God, I have a raging headache from being down here.
Really?
Yes.
The 3-2. In there!
Let's go!
Marcus Dukes with the K. Leaves the runners stranded on second and third. Big Train still lead 5-3 as we'll head into the top.
Are?
The top of the ninth. Big Train lead 5-3. And finally a pitching change for the Thunderbolts. That's Tyshawn Sellers on the mound now. Shea went 6 innings, though. Great performance from him. Just the 1 run given up. No hits to the Train during that, and 7 Ks.
Yeah, now on the mound is Sellers, a guy who, by all accounts this season, does not look like he's ready to continue Shaab's run. No offense. He's 0 for 2 on win-loss on the season. He's pitched 3 innings and given up a total of 12 runs and 9 hits across that stretch.
Yeah, so it's definitely been struggling in Ripken League play here. Just needs to silence the Big Train bats for 1. Just the top of the ninth and get his team in a good position, down just 2 to come back. First he'll face Warren Holzheimer, count 1-0.
He has the 5th highest or 5th most earned runs against him in the league, and out of those guys, by far the lowest amount of innings pitched.
That one chopped just in front, count 1-1.
This could be a great moment for Holzheimer to break out here. He's had a decent game. He got that single in the first. That was a 2-run RBI, so maybe he doesn't need to break out. Maybe he just needs to continue that energy, those positive vibes.
On deck, Hegwood, and in the hole, Luke Nowak back at the top.
I really thought we saw Sellers pitch, but he has nothing logged against the train.
Interesting. I don't remember the name, but the 1-1 high, count 2-1. I don't remember his name, really.
Well, I feel like I remember him, and I remember it not going well for him. Strange. Maybe I'm getting Mandela affected.
The 2-1, another ball.
Oh, I thought that landed in. That was like a rainbow.
There were a couple rainbows you could call from Shayab. They were just landing perfectly.
Oh, yeah.
He was really getting down to business in those 6 innings.
He was finding that pot of gold.
The 2-1 come in for ball 4. Or excuse me, that was the 3-1. So that'll be ball 4. Holsey going to take his base, bring up Colton Hegwood to the plate.
1 batter, 1 walk for Sellers. Hopefully you can find something a little better here against Hegwood.
Hegwood walked in his last at-bat against Shayab. Sellers, that one comes in. Colton Hegwood showing bunt.
Hit his hand on the bunt, it seems.
Yeah. Caleb Woltz said, that hit his hand.
It might have hit his bat, too, though, and at that point, still a strike, sadly.
Yeah, count will be 0-1.
Loosen up those fingers. That's got to sting. Wearing the short pants tonight of the train. Short pants, high socks. Or I guess the pants aren't short. They're just under the high socks. A few fashionistas here today.
Are those Colton's pants? I would hope. Because Ryan did pitch, so. Showing bunt again. Running over to steal is Holzmer. And he'll get in there. They'll call him out. I thought Nick was cheering. He was trying to show me the.
Sorry, I realize I do that when something good happens too, so I can't make a fist and go like that for an out.
Oh, good. So Holzmer out at second. Hegwood's at-bat will continue.
Yeah, that was a great pop-up from the catcher, Connor Kelly. I almost called him Connor Brown. Great pop-up. Was a pitch out.
And a strike into Hegwood. Count 1-2. Sellers maybe a bit more comfortable now that he's got the 1 out to work with thanks to his infield.
Out of the cellar, feeling on top of the world now, I'm sure. He's gotten control of this inning thanks to a great pitch out and throw from Connor Kelly.
Sellers, the 1-2 low. Count evens.
Evens. I don't know why I repeated that. The thing is, I even napped today, and I still feel gassed, for those of you at home wondering why I sound stupider than normal.
Two to Hegwood, swing and a miss. Sellers gets the K. 2 outs. It'll be up to Luke Nowak to keep the train rolling here in the top of the 9th.
Nowak has reached on an error 3 times today.
Oh my goodness.
He is 0 for 1 though, flying out to third or lining out to third base. The one time the field did not err.
Yeah, again, it's been kind of an unfortunate night for the Thunderbolts infield. Experiencing quite a few errors, and some of those did cost, runners on base and eventual runs. First pitch good from Sellers. Strike 1 to Nowak.
Right. Not looking like a guy who gave up 12 runs with that pitch. 12 runs in 2 appearances, I should say.
The 0-1 to Nowak. That one, another one of those rainbow-looking types. Count 1-1. Can't drop quite like Shayab could drop it.
Didn't drop it like it's hot.
The 1-1. That one flew past the catcher through the dirt. Count 2-1 now.
Hustle from DM Jefferson to give it to the ump. Love to see it.
DM's going to need some new pants.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. These pants
Oh
have
my
been
goodness.
problematic. Multiple players' zippers have snapped off, and now DM's back thigh is just out.
Yeah, there's a huge rip, unfortunately. He just got here. The 2-1. No walk. They'll say you hold back. Good stuff, 3-1.
A good decision to hold back there from Nowak.
Sellers taking his time. Trying to end the inning and avoid walking no walk here. 3-1. Lands, full count.
Great pitch.
It was a great pitch.
Amazing.
Incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular.
A sleigh, as you would say.
Correct.
That's why I thought you'd say samesies, because you're so hip with the lingo.
I just don't think that lingo is hip anymore.
Fair play.
The 3-2. They'll call it a K. Nowak was ready to take his base, but Sellers gets in there. Back-to-back Ks, Hegwood and Nowak, to keep the score 5-3 and give his Thunderbolts the best chance possible in the bottom of the ninth. Can they come back? We shall see after the Welcome back. Pitching change for the Train to close this one out is going to be Luke Baker. 1 2/3 innings pitched from Marcus Dukes, so good little outing from him. Did give up 2 runs, but was able to get himself out of a jam and had a successful bottom of the 8th. So leading off in the bottom of the 9th will be Brown. First pitch from Baker, strike 1.
Baker so far, 7 innings pitched, 9 hits, 6 earned runs. He's got to face the intelligent man, Calvin Brown. That's such an intelligent name, too, Calvin.
Good stuff to get started. Count 0-2 to Brown.
Like Calvinism? Isn't that the weird religion?
Oh, yeah.
My high school teacher was a Calvinist. Why?
Calvin Coolidge.
Calvin Coolidge, cool dude.
U.S. president. The 0-2. Oh, a little bit of an interesting pitch there. Shimoni tries to get his glove on it, drops, but count now 1-2. Calvin and Hobbs.
Yeah.
Sorry, now I'm really racking my brain.
Well, no, that's a good one. That's the one that came to my mind. But Calvinism, they believe in predestination.
Oh yeah, I definitely learned about this in like history.
So
class.
someone asked one of my teachers who was a Calvinist, goes, "So we're going to AT double hockey?" So she goes, "Oh yeah," just no flinching.
The 1-2 up and away. Count 2-2.
That is my favorite fake like favorite abbreviation saying for a curse word, the double hockey sticks.
Oh.
I love it. Competitive field.
The 2-2 from Baker. Does that land? Yes, it does. Good start from Baker. One batter faced 1K. Just 2 outs from ending this game.
Let's go Baker, looking much better than he did in his last appearance. Attaboy.
Going to be a pinch hitter in for Gary Garrett.
It's
Number 36.
on the T-Bolt. That is
Ian Jenkins, one of the Jenkinses.
the Jenkinses.
Of course.
Oh, just got that alert saying the Wednesday crosswords are ready for the New York Times. That's going to be a fun bus ride back. Sad thing is I'm dead serious about that.
First pitch into Jenkins lands. Good stuff. Count 0-1. Luke Baker getting to work. The 0-1 to Jenkins.
Dang, that pitch had some curve on it.
It did. The first one did too. Count 1-1.
Wonder if they can curve the hot dogs.
The cool hand, Luke. Cool with a reverse K because Catalyst knows how to do it best. The 1-1. Swing and a miss from Jenkins. Count 1-2. Again, yeah, there's the cool hand, Luke. It's the Luke Baker hot dog. So next time you're at Povich, which could be tomorrow because it'll be Wednesday, we'll be home again. You should definitely try the Luke Baker dog if they have it again. It was so good.
Bacon, creamy cheese sauce, onions, and a beautiful hot dog.
The 1-2 comes in for a ball. Count even now.
Sounded like an ad, but I just, everything on it's amazing.
Oh my gosh, I would do ads for Catalyst.
I'd do them for free.
Chris, if you're listening, you don't even need to pay me. I will just.
We kind of already have.
Yeah, we are like their marketing team. The 2-2 gets in there. Back-to-back Ks for Luke Baker. Jenkins taken care of, and now it'll be up to Chandler Moeller to try and keep his team alive. So they want to avoid their 12th loss of the season. Train looking to tack on win number 14.
Come on, Luke Baker, looking great today.
Seriously, great stuff.
Where to run? I know where to run.
Baker, first pitch to Moeller, high for ball 1.
Look, back-to-back K's looking.
It was great stuff. I've said that like 3 times, but it was. I have no other words.
It'd be blasphemy to say anything else.
The 1-0 from Baker. Count now 2-0.
All right, shake it off, Luke. You've had a great first 2 batters. Some balls are going to happen. Just get back to attacking that zone.
Baker, the 2-0. Fouled back. Good stuff. Count 2-1.
He's a cavity to that Moeller right now, getting back in the count. That was a good one.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, creative.
He's a cavity to that Moeller.
Got a second chuckle. There we go. Dub season.
Sometimes I have to like say it back to myself to like process what you said.
Be like, is he just being stupid or is there a pun in there? Sometimes there's film references. You never know.
The 2-1. Oh, I thought that might have gone in there. Count 3-1.
Yeah, look, these balls haven't been very far off. I think maybe one of them was in this at-bat, but other than that, he's just missing his spots, which is fine. It's going to happen. Just keep attacking. Nods it on.
The 3-1. Fouled back. Full count. Now just 1 strike away from ending the game. Entered hour 3. Also, it's 10:05.
This wasn't really that long of a game.
No,
My-
not short, but not long.
My clock says 9:05.
Ha ha ha, my iPad Central Time, we get it. 3-2 from Luke Baker, and that'll be ball 4. So Moeller will take his base on a walk, keeping the bats alive here for the Thunderbolts. It's going to be Quadros at the plate, again pinch hitting in for Waugh for the second at bat in a row.
Oh my gosh. I think I just realized why we're going all lefties today. Where is Wah? Actually, no, Wah's a righty. Never mind. Yeah, no, we've been going all lefties to try and ice Wah.
And they brought all Waugh out.
Yeah, it worked. Game plan worked.
Count 1-0. Getting chilly here in Silver Spring.
I again forgot my travel sweater.
I didn't bring a travel sweater today, only yesterday. The 1-0. Nice. 1-1. I should have brought a travel sweater today. Travel sweater. Why am I calling it that? Because you're calling it that.
I know. I'm infecting you, just like with the mispronunciations. That's a two-way street. You had me saying ducks for the first week.
True.
But I really did think it was ducks, too.
We always debate what it is, and then one of us is always right. The 1-1, high, ball 2.
No, there was one time where we were both wrong. Whose name was it that we were just – it was Schultz. You were like Scholzy, and I was Scholes, and it was Schultz.
Well, for the first week of work, I was just going based on whatever Richard decided, our PA announcer. I was like, he knows what he's doing. I'll go with him. And then we realized that we were all saying some stuff wrong. So
it happens. It's the job.
The 2-1, swing and a miss. Count 2-2. Baker once again just one strike away.
Come on. What a breaking ball from Luke Baker. One more. Come on now.
Thunderbolts fans trying to get something going in the crowd.
Baker rubbing the sweat off his hand, a little nervy. Actually, adding a Y to the end of any word that begins with N is kind of lit.
Baker, the 2-2. Full count. Oh my gosh, the fans really are rowdy, and we can really hear them because we're down here. I wonder if you all at home can hear.
Their stands are very well packed. First game we saw they weren't, but now that I think school's out, kids show up for these games, and you love to see it, seeing the Ripken League thriving.
I mean, we saw it last Friday at the Crop Dusters game. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. Luke Baker. 3 Ks, 1 walk. Takes care of business. Ends this one. Train back in the win column. Moved to 14-3 on the season. Thunderbolts, unfortunately, fall to 5-12.
Great stuff from Luke Baker to close that out. 3 Ks. An outstanding start from Ryan Sanders. 10 Ks, no runs. The Train got a little close there at 1 or 2 points, but they did the job, and they did it well.
Yeah, an excellent performance from Ryan Sanders on the mound. 6 innings pitched, and 10 strikeouts. And a really great first inning from the Big Train bats to put some runs on the board, tack another on, and keep the lead. We'll be back tomorrow for an exhibition game against the Southern Maryland Senators at Shirley Povich, so make sure to tune in at 6 p.m. But thank you for tuning in here in Silver Spring. Great win for the Train.